And welcome back to episode 258 of the Hit the Showers podcast presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. I'm the same nigga.
Mhm.
Clifford Jordan Jennings here with my point man and co-host Malcolm Patient Zero.
Gotta be
Man,
patient. You ain't a patient today.
Mr. Fall Asleep Anywhere, Mr. Anywhere,
Shit,
Narcolepsy.
that's
All type of
Narcolepsy.
welcome to the
that.
club.
I did it at work this morning
That shit
too. That's
funny.
what's crazy. My boss had to come get me in the back. I didn't hear the car come pull up. I was like, oh,
Off
shit.
the loud. Got him
I swear that's
sleep.
when it was too. That's what
Already
it was.
know.
Right before work. And she know too. She cool. She don't. But anyways, crazy week in sports, fellas. Lot going on.
Hey, hey,
NBA
I gotta start
starting.
it off with my guy, man. Shout out Bronny James, Brian James,
Yeah.
man.
Well, I guess we gotta
First.
introduce you first. I did kind of stop on Mark. I got my
Oh
guy
yeah, damn. Again, I'm back
All
JJ.
right.
again, man. I'm back again.
I mean
Different, you know what I'm saying?
CT.
Different Adidas bucket hat, man. Never know who I could get
JJ.
with.
that
You
motherfucker.
call me JJ
This
this
nigga
week.
got his bronze baby Adidas hat on his head for the episode. His mama got his first Kango bronzed.
Shout out Bronny, man, the James
Nah,
family,
but for
man. That's
real.
big.
Yeah.
Big on big, man. I can only imagine. I wish my dad was my life for them shit. I can only imagine going to work at the biggest, at the highest level of basketball with your dad, man. No matter how he did it, he got it done, man. It was tough.
Right. Yeah, you
And
gotta
with
big
what I
him up.
love more about it was just the interview, the post game talk, man. Bronny's like, I'll never forget checking in with my dad. That's some shit you would never forget for life, for sure. So,
Nah, not at all. How can you? Shit, that's a lot
man,
of core memories for fans. It's fans that ain't gonna forget that.
as a in the Lakers jersey too, you can't. It's like the script can't. Like Brian said, the script couldn't be written. He said the man above gave him a lot of gifts, but this is one he can't never
Yeah,
thank him
that's
for. You know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
They could have did that BS in Cleveland, man.
No
Oh,
matter where it was, you know what I'm saying? Like get it done. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
nah, I hear it, but I was
From
waiting.
you holding your son to you playing right here next to him in the biggest league in the world, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
I
would have
mean, it's
did that in
cute.
Cleveland too.
It'll say
No
it's
matter
Not
cute.
what, you
that
could
I
have
was
done it in
about
Miami.
to.
It's cute, but I mean, at the end of the day, like,
Miami would have. He
but
would have got it done wherever. But what was you about to
yeah,
say?
I was just saying, Lakers fans are tough. We just yeah, all that stuff is nice, but at the end of the day, we want that chip. You know what I mean? Like,
I, Everybody gets that.
we
The
want that
season just
chip.
started. Hold your horses. The season just started. And you got the win. And we got the
No,
win. Come
yeah,
on,
for
man.
fact. So we did.
And y'all got some
We
good. Y'all
did.
got some good pieces. Some good new pieces on the
Good.
squad.
You could tell the coach is different. You know what I'm saying? They went on a 7-0 run. We instantly time out. We fixing this up. Pick that
JJ
up.
got
Blah
us
blah
first.
blah. You know what I'm saying? Like
And at the very least,
he
you
putting AD in good position to succeed.
got more fill-in players this year that you didn't have last year. LeBron and KD, or I said KD and AD had to put up a lot of game time and a lot of games to get y'all. Did y'all make the playoffs?
We just gotta have guys stay healthy. That's the problem. What? Hell yeah. We
Yeah,
lost to the Nuggets.
yeah.
Nah.
Then the Nuggets lost to the
Oh,
Nuggets
did
lost
we?
to the Timberwolves. So yeah.
But
Oh, we did.
What?
you had Gabe Vincent hurt last year.
Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. You're ready.
Now I
who
don't
else is
know.
hurt?
Is this the first year that y'all like actually keeping Max Christie on y'all's
Mm-hmm.
lineup?
We paid him.
Okay. Okay. You
Guys are
skipping, I
keeping
think,
now. You paid him
CT.
more. You paid him biggest money you ever had in his life for a year. Him too. Am I? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Seem like you back now, but yeah, I mean that's cool. So you got Max Christie, you got Dalton
I like
Connect,
Luke Connect.
you even got who the fuck am I thinking of?
Got
Who am I
Jackson Hayes.
thinking
I
of?
like Jackson Hayes.
Is that who I'm thinking of? But he was available last year for the most part.
but he ain't even get that much kick. But he's athletic. I love the rebound.
Yeah.
We missing Christian Wood. Christian Wood.
That might be who I was thinking of. I knew it was somebody else that was on there that I was. Yeah, y'all have it, at the very least, we know that y'all can get it done if, I don't know about a championship, but y'all can get wins if you have your core squad healthy and available.
We're running to Boston. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that matchup for y'all actually. Boston
LA
and LA.
Boston matchup again.
I could lean a little bit LA that way.
Hey.
I could lean a little more LA that way because they're gonna play a different game than
we're gonna have to slow
Dallas
the game all the way down. Slow it down. Brian, get the ball, slow the game down.
Dallas in no way is as physical as the Lakers are.
Because that Boston team looks like it's the same shit from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And they got KP on. You can just rest for a little bit.
That nigga Tatum hit 8 threes last night, though.
That's him. Best player on the fucking team. Y'all was talking about,
that's Brown, unusual, though.
No, fuck, he's great. He's great.
That's unusual. And on the season
unusual,
opener,
no, it ain't.
It is unusual, nigga.
For Tatum?
Hell yeah. Now, he can go off.
He's done put up 50, 60 before.
Yeah, but 8 threes, though?
I'm sure he probably
can remember games
before.
where he's had 6.
Against Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs, he had 60. I know he had at least 5+ threes. Like,
I can remember games when he hit 6, but I don't remember just 8 threes like that. I'm not saying he's not capable of it either.
Because he shoots helly threes.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not saying he's not capable either, but he's not Steph. So for that reason that you shoot that many threes, there's going to be that many games you don't hit 8.
But that's their DNA.
And we know that from betting props last year. Jason Tatum 2 threes and a nigga have a game hitting 0 and you like, that's done.
That's their team DNA though. Get them motherfuckers threes up. They said they went for a record first game. They almost set the record. They almost set the record yesterday for 3 games.
Had to if he hit 8.
He's not the only one though.
Right, I understand that, but I'm saying if Jason hit 8, I guarantee you it
was 29.
You said what?
The team had 29 threes, and they was trying to go for the record at the end of the game. They were just missing with the bench in.
Yeah, I ain't watched that one.
They played New York Knicks. Knicks came messing. Josh Hart was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. He said they all need to be drug. He said they all need to be drug tested.
That's ignorant. I understand you making a joke, but let me find out.
But shit, they fuck around all day.
What drug helps your precision though?
Niggas all came back steroided up,
Adderall.
Juiced up.
Adderall.
I heard they say Adderall makes you super focused.
I mean,
no, I don't see JB being on that.
I guess that would be the best one to toss out because I can't think of what drug can you take to make you hit threes?
Yeah, people say
honestly, it could mess you up too.
Yeah.
Now, maybe like if we're talking from a standpoint of getting like stronger for your arms to be able to shoot from deeper, more comfortably. But not just like we just taking drugs and now all of a sudden we break the team's record. That don't work that way. That ain't how that works. But
we were doing this last year too. So yeah, it's proven.
Right, you can, but I mean, I get the joke, but it's kind of like that's weird. That's a weird joke.
I said the same shit too. Y'all play against me. I'm saying it.
They need to be drug tested.
Okay.
Nigga, maybe y'all need to fucking focus on closeout defense. How about that?
We was ready. That's just the Boston Celtics, though. That's not.
No, I'll give that to JT. Even Jalen in occasion. They known to be hitting some smothered threes. Like, why would you even shoot that and it hit that bitch? So I can understand it from that standpoint, but
I can't see
29
how this team is.
threes.
This team is so good. This Boston team is great. I don't think they that good again. They're about to do the same
I
thing they
don't
did
know,
last.
man. I don't know. I'm not here to hate by no means, but I don't know if they're as great as everybody's making them out to be.
Man, what the owners saying during the press conference speech, we set records all last year. We went
They
16-3 in
did.
the playoffs. We only lost
They held the
six home games.
They held the number one in the East for the entire, well, not the entire season, but you know, like once the season started and outside of them first few games.
Man, this team is great.
I don't know. I really feel like they wasn't as tested as I'd like to see them over this past postseason. They
Who's there
had
to
chances
test
to
them?
have bad games and still
Somebody's gonna show up for them. It might be Drew Holiday. It might be
right.
fucking Derek White.
Drew Holiday was the one. He's the one.
We don't matter who our center is. Plug in anybody. We're gonna get it done.
I don't think that's the case by no means either.
Luke. It could be Xavier Tillman. It could be Robert Williams. I mean, they've had a lot of bigs they just plug in.
I don't think that's the case, G.
I do.
Man, y'all
As long as you
needed
got
as
Derek
much
White,
as I like to
Holiday,
hate.
Tatum, and Brown.
Y'all
you're good.
needed Porzingis' injured ass.
Nah, he missed a lot of games. didn't
Y'all
need
needed
him.
Porzingis' injured
Missed a lot
ass.
of games, and their record was still. I think they only lost 5 games without him, so I don't think they needed him.
Nah, y'all needed him.
Lost 5 games with him. Like, man, stop it.
You can't just
We'll take the 38 big man, Al Horford.
nah, you can't just do that talking about a nigga that averaged over 20 on his season.
Ooh,
Porzingis.
but he missed 20 games, 20 plus.
I mean, but we knew that.
40.
You knew that before you got him. You knew that
Exactly.
before
We the same
you
thing
got
this
him.
year. I'm just saying, plugging any big man, we gonna win.
I don't think that y'all keep that same record.
We got a
that
40-year-old
same,
big man right now starting at center, 40.
I don't think y'all keep that
He's 40.
same record.
And he's not the biggest. He's not the tallest. He's really a power forward playing center.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't think that y'all keep. Y'all definitely don't with Al.
Like,
Y'all think y'all get
stop.
60 plus wins starting Al?
65 plus.
Man, you crazy.
65.
You crazy. You crazy. I don't know what they sprinkling in that dust in Arizona. But if you
I said they was gonna win it
get,
last year, what they do? They gonna do the same thing this year, repeatedly. Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a chance. There's definitely a chance
I mean, yeah, there's 32 teams in the league, and they about to win.
And we know how the NBA is. It's one dynasty after another. And since the Warriors fell, it hasn't been no room for any others that's set up the way Boston has been set up. They didn't acquire too many pieces.
How many times we seen a dynasty Boston era? Like, it's been done plenty of times. Like,
yeah, no, definitely. Definitely.
Even when they won in 08, they were still competing in the finals. They lost to the Lakers a couple of times, but this is going to be another run for the Boston Celtics to get to the finals a couple years, 5 years.
I definitely think that
they've been so close. Like,
it's laid out for them. Once the NFL finds who that team is that's going to give them their next run, you can tell that they push for success.
The Chiefs?
Not the NFL, the NBA, but it's the same way that way. It's the same way on that side too. Once those organizations figure out who it is that's going to bring them the top dollar for the next few years, they do their best to protect and accommodate that team. And because Boston is one of them teams that's like a staple of the NBA, you can rest assured they're going to do their best to pave the way for Boston to succeed. That's a fact. But what we still know at this point, right now, currently, as we speak, Jason Tatum is no killer. We know that.
Disagree.
We still know that. He didn't show up
I don't
last
know that.
postseason.
I've never known that.
He's
Never
great.
known that
He's
to not
great.
known that.
He's great throughout the season. Postseason, he ain't show up.
2K cover and all. I've never not.
He did a little better this year than he did the year prior, but he's no killer.
All first team All NBA, no killer.
Nigga, Jaylen Brown had to be the one to put the team on his back throughout that postseason. Come on now.
No, he had a mate with him. He had a guy with him.
Him and Drew Holiday.
Look at the numbers.
Him and Drew Holiday were the only ones out there that were making plays to keep him in the game.
What the fuck?
Throughout the season.
Throughout the playoffs.
No, he didn't. Now you just throwing numbers out. No, the fuck he didn't.
This shit's proven. What? It was a debate because it was Eastern Conference Finals. It was so close, and Tatum averaged more.
He didn't average 29 throughout the postseason.
Brown probably just.
Then why did Brown get
bigger shot or something like?
Right. How do Brown get Finals MVP? Look at Arizona trying to.
Don't act like
the
votes wasn't close either. Only one it was the votes was close.
Nah.
Huh? What? Me every time I on a fucking podcast, I've been saying it. The fuck?
But the play wasn't close. I don't care about the vote.
The play wasn't close.
The play was not close.
Why didn't JB make the Team USA?
Playoff stats. There we go. Give me them.
The fuck?
Politics, CT. What you mean?
My nigga was first team on NBA. First team. First. Not second, third. First. Where was JB at? Not even on the list. What are you talking about?
He's an MVP.
What y'all niggas talking about? Y'all, JB.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum was the last nigga to walk out yesterday. You hear that fan base?
He's never averaged. He's never in his career averaged 29.
Right.
Okay, 1 year. 1 year he averaged.
Don't do that.
1 year he averaged 30.6, and that was 2021 season. Any other year, well, 2022, 23 had 27. But last year he had 25. I'm talking about
playoffs last year.
That's what I'm talking. That's specifically what I looked up, the playoff stats.
What, 25 and 10 then?
He was 25 and 10. He was 25 points, 9.7 rebounds, 6.3 assists.
6.3? He's been getting better and better in assisting the ball too.
No, I'm not saying that he's not a complete player. For him to be that big, he can do anything you need him to do on the court. But being a killer is not his thing.
Yesterday, 30-9 and 35, 9 and 7. Like, this dude was a killer.
That's a mute stat because we say he kills throughout the season.
He got Kobe in him. He's a Kobe Bryant.
No, the fuck he's not.
He kills in the playoffs. They've been only how many times have they've only been to the Eastern Conference Finals? You make it seem like it's so easy.
No, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. 8 times. I'm just saying you don't show up.
He's young. He's only what, 26? He's only 20 what, 25, 26? Come on, man. Don't do that.
No, he's no killer. He's no killer.
Don't do that. He would have won real speed because of Kobe.
He's a complete player. We can't
DNA from Kobe.
We can't count. I'm not counting your rebounds and your assists because that's
defense. It all calculates. He's guarding the best player. He's guarding LeBron. He's guarding Kevin Durant.
No, wait.
He's guarding all the best.
No, wait. I'm not counting none of the things that you've done well consistently throughout your career.
You don't sit on the bench. You don't miss games.
Don't take it personal. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not counting none of the things that you've done well throughout the entirety of your career. I'm talking about when the big moments come to you. What do you do in them? I don't want to see a guy like Jason Tatum, who, like you said, has been averaging so much throughout the regular season, defer to the other players on the team because what? You don't have it in you to do it? That's not Kobe. That's not Mike. That's not none of them. There's never going to be NBA Finals where you don't have
Here,
Kobe.
everything.
Where you listen to me. Where you don't have Kobe be the Finals MVP. There's not gonna be an NBA Finals where you don't have Jordan or LeBron.
Shut up! Shaq won fucking MVP when Kobe was on the team.
Shaq's different.
What are you saying?
Shaq's different. That
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Shaq's different though.
Where was Kobe? Why couldn't Kobe get one? Shaq's different. Now
Shaq
it's
did win all
about. You
three.
just said Kobe couldn't win. He was on the same team. He
Yeah.
did 3 in a row. 3
Politics.
You are right.
Because
You are absolutely
I
right
think
about that.
politics. That's why
Because
Tatum didn't
Kobe
get
was
it.
getting into
It ain't no
because
fucking
Kobe,
politics why Tatum didn't get it.
Kobe
Get
was
the
getting
fuck
into the
outta here,
off the
bro.
court scandals too. It's all politics. CT, I remember Kobe was in off the court scandals a little bit. in
Jason
his
Tatum
career.
didn't get it.
You know what I mean?
Jason Tatum didn't get it because Jason Tatum wasn't showing up like Jaylen Brown and them was. It was a game where Drew Holiday had 20 points in the paint. Why the fuck is Drew Holiday even down in the paint for first of all?
Right.
Secondly, he gets 20
Win
points.
And
Hold up real quick.
Drew. Drew
That fucking
in the
heat is
paint.
killing me. You said
Instead of
what?
he- Drew kills in the paint. Left hand, right hand. He's a killer.
No, he definitely does his thing. He does his thing. But I'm saying though, you can't have games where these guys is going off and doing the things to keep y'all in the momentum of the game and everybody's looking for Jason. Don't act like this isn't a thing though. You feel me? Last year he did a lot
It's
better.
not a thing. Y'all making it a thing.
You
I've
think
never
it wasn't
seen
a
it
thing? You think it wasn't a thing the year before last?
We don't need him. We're gonna trade him. We can get a different piece. We
You
still
think
gonna be
it
here in the
wasn't
Eastern
a
Conference Finals.
thing the year before
Only
last?
team was in their way was Miami. We lost in the finals to Steph. Like what? What you mean? We've been there. Now we getting over the hump. Now you
Right.
see we can get over the hump. Now shit's gonna get even easier.
Now this is the season that he should at least have his confidence to be that guy in the finals.
Dude's been killing in the bubble. He killed. Like he's been killing everywhere he goes. Like, I don't know what y'all making it like trying to make it seem like he's no.
Yeah, no regular season. No regular season.
All-Star MVP one year when he put up 60 in an All-Star game.
Right, but again,
killer.
CT, we're not gonna. You're arguing.
give me
You're
everything.
arguing what we're saying
Where
is
JB?
true.
Is JB even on the team? Is
We're
he even on
You're
the All-Star?
arguing what we said is true. He does
Is he
his
even on the
thing
All-Star?
throughout the
Is he even
regular
making the
season.
All-Star game? Is he even making an All-Star game? Well, ever since I've been in the league, I've been in the All-Star game. The fuck? JB got in the league before me. And he was on his Boston team before me.
And that makes it
shit
that
wasn't
much
cracking.
worse. And that makes
Shit
it that
wasn't
much worse
cracking.
why he's getting
And
the
shit
MVP.
wasn't cracking. Shit wasn't cracking then.
He
They
was the
wasn't
more
cracking.
consistent of the two.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
They was talking about trading him.
I'm talking
fuck?
about postseason. We're not talking about nothing else but postseason. That's where the conversation
This
started.
postseason, wow, he got a great run. Like
Listen,
they gave fucking
that's where the
Iguodala the finals
conversation
MVP
started.
before over Steph Curry.
That's
Like,
where the
it's-
conversation has remained. You're the one who
We've
keeps
seen-
going back to regular season stats. Who we already said he murders.
I'm not talking about regular season. I'm talking about playoffs. He killed in the playoffs too. He's killed KD before. He's killed a lot of guys. Giannis, he's killed a lot of guys. Fuck.
He didn't do bad in that Giannis matchup.
A lot. Booker, he guard.
And don't get me wrong, I've said it before. I understand.
I mean Butler. I mean Booker. I mean Jimmy Butler.
Right. I understand playing both sides of the court is tedious.
All year long is tough.
But see, at that point,
Tough.
then it'd be different if
He
you
better have some help at the end.
it'd be
Damn.
different though if you wasn't still putting up similar shots. But going 0 for 9 and shit from the 3 and all that.
Some shots he do be jacking, but hey,
Right.
he getting
And
better.
we know that. And
He's
that's
getting better.
There you go. There you go. Now CT's back, and this is
But
what I'm
that's the
talking
league,
about.
though. Who don't jack shots in
Man,
this
listen.
three-point era?
Listen,
I see Bron jacking, 0 for 8. What was the greatest in the world?
you're not
It
gonna
happens.
see
KD.
Yeah, no, but
Booker.
We covered
It
this
happens.
shit, my nigga. It's multiple games.
It's 82 games in the season plus the playoffs. I mean,
I'm
what you
just talking.
expect?
We're not talking about nothing else but the playoffs. But
But that's getting this guy first team All NBA, getting his bag bigger. He's the highest paid guy in the league. What is like what?
we're not talking about anything but the playoffs. I don't give a fuck what he did in the regular season.
This shit gotta help. Something like the playoffs help too. What the fuck?
What we're
gotta
saying,
take a part in something.
what I'm saying is it doesn't.
They're not just giving them a big bag of, oh, here's this for the regular season only. The fuck, nigga, you got us to so many Eastern Conference Finals, bro. What are you saying?
It doesn't continue
We the last
throughout
4
the
teams
playoffs.
standing.
That's something that we can see. That's something that we spoke on before.
They don't get this far without him ever.
No, they don't.
Ever.
But we're not talking about the season. We're done. Because he's not going to get
the
past
playoffs?
that.
Without him in the playoffs, he's available every year. What is that?
So
he's not gonna put up none less than 25.
So Raiders lose 15-20. And again,
got hurt.
Aiden, he got hurt early, like in the early first quarter.
And Gardner did look terrible.
I'm not gonna lie, Gardner Minshew is the worst Raiders quarterback that we've had. He's worse than Garoppolo.
But he ain't got nobody to throw it to now. I think
no, he still got people to throw it to.
Man, them dudes ain't getting open. He got the tight end. The tight end getting open.
Gardner has thrown 8 interceptions, had 3 fumbles, and 2 turnovers that were immediately returned for touchdowns in the past 6 games that he's played.
They got Gardner in the other situation right now, man. Traded his best receiver.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here.
You thought Jacob was going to be there. Jacob get traded. Like, you got fucking, what's the name? He's whack.
But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say you're in a bad position, but the sophomore quarterback does better than you. That's you fucking up.
He can't even stay healthy.
Because y'all are both in a bad position. But you're clearly the one fucking up. Aiden has 1 interception.
Who y'all play this week? I forget y'all.
The Rams. The 1-4 Rams. Yeah, and they gave the game away. Don't get me wrong. He had, in that game alone, 3 interceptions and a fumble. He gave the game away on multiple occasions. And again, I'll go back to previous episodes. I know, again, the Raiders are a shit organization. They do not do anything to benefit their quarterback in any way outside of that Derek Carr situation.
They're bringing in Brady.
But that's to change it around because they know that they've been a shit organization.
Yeah.
But there's no excuse for the stats that Gardner's putting up. You're looking like a high school quarterback that got thrown in the NFL. Like, at this point, I'm like, I hate to be this rough. I'm putting you below Jamarcus because that nigga just didn't want to be there. He was just dumb and he didn't want to work to be in the NFL. But you're just clearly fucking up. Like, this turnover is worse than Jimmy when he was there.
He looked good week with the Ravens, man. But yeah, I don't know.
He looked okay. He looked okay. But this is I've never seen nothing like this.
He ain't got nobody to throw it to now either, for real. He bought out and it's touching him. Yeah.
I mean, Brock's still getting his almost 100 every game.
He the only one getting open.
He ain't the only one getting open. He's just the only one that he's touching. Even the ones, because that's the crazy thing about it, is the interceptions that he throws. The interceptions that he throws are to potentially open targets. You know what I'm saying? Like you're underthrowing, overthrowing. You're just not. You're not in the vicinity of the receiver really.
Yeah.
You're just throwing it out there. So it's like I'm not willing to. I'm not willing to get that to him. Aiden threw 6 for 10 in that first half and threw in that first quarter. I mean that piece of the first quarter and threw for 57 yards. Gardner ends the game 14 or 15 for 34, 154 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a fumble.
They got him throwing it a lot too. Fuck.
Look at Drake May. That nigga throwing high 40s. He throwing high 40s. I don't want to hear shit about your little 34. And you're a vetted quarterback who's been to multiple teams.
He looked way nicer than
In Indy.
I wish he'd have stayed with Indy, yeah.
Yeah, he did it in Indy. He did it in Indy, but we talked about that previously. Indy is a quarterback team. They're used to having good quarterbacks. They're used to dealing with them. They know what it takes. The Raiders don't really know what it means to have a good quarterback. But
Yeah.
and then I just heard confirmation Brady wants Shador.
We saw that.
Now, as much as I'm not the most excited for that pick, what I will say is I got trust in Brady.
Yeah.
You know, he clearly sees something that he can work with Shador.
That
And
he's
he
already
would
worked
know
with him
more
on
than
part.
I. You said what?
Yeah. He already been working with him. Yeah,
Right,
so,
right. You was working with him for what, the past at least 2-3 years.
mhm.
He was working with him while he was still at Jackson State.
Then he signed with him to his little buddy company. So yeah,
So
he's
I
definitely
understand.
into
I understand it, but at the same time, I also feel like what we talked about last week, where is that just you? Is that you wanting to get your guy on, or is that you truly thinking he's the best for the row? Because I can't really say I don't like what I see from him.
Yeah.
It's just it's a attitude thing, and it's everything that comes with you. You know, you're already famous. You already got a big family full of legends. You already rocking 12 kilo chains around your neck. You know, like that's already too much for me. Like, I
But
don't
I
want.
already think he already got the stardom, so it ain't gonna really change much.
And that's the thing I don't know if Brady understands is, and don't get me wrong, we do need to change, but it's going to take a while to get the Raiders on the speed you'd like them to be.
Oh,
I've
Brady,
never known
no.
the Raiders to be a good silver spoon team. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want no silver spoon ass nigga on the Raiders. You got to be tough because you're going to get hit. You got to be hungry because they're going to neglect what you actually need. And I don't know if he's the guy for that position. But again, to the NFL, if the almighty Brady says so,
Brady knows.
you know, that's just crazy to me. I mean, he's great, but I don't know. I don't know if we should be so quick to give him those reins, owner or not. Because there's a lot of people that are good players, but that doesn't mean that you're a good judge of talent or a good coach or a good, you know what I'm saying? We don't know that yet.
What y'all been doing ain't working, so
You right.
help him out for
But
this
you
thing.
also playing with hot dice, right? Because this is the first opportunity that the Raiders have really ever had in a while to draft a top tier quarterback. You don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Brady or not, you don't want to fuck it up. So I don't know. I don't know how it go. But all I know is that was an awful game from Gardner. That was an awful game. There were so many chances to win that game.
Yeah.
and he just couldn't do it. Even on the last drive of the game, you threw an interception. And you
I
were
told
only
you.
down 5. All you needed was a touch. You don't fuck the field goal. Just get the touchdown. What was you about to say, Mark?
I tried to warn you. I tried to tell you. I told you before the season started that y'all weren't going to win no more than 6 to 7 games. Now I don't even know if y'all would do that. Like, and I understand there's things that have happened that we couldn't predict. Devontae, injury, just. But like you said, it's deeper than I think it's deeper than even just getting a quarterback. I think Brady is okay. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like you said, it starts from the top all the way down. Like again, it's the same. It's the similar shit as the Cowboys, except for the Cowboys got the money. They can damn near buy the ring. They just still can't win the ring. It's just like there's got to be changes made from at the top. Like you said, is it a new GM again? Is Pierce really your guy? Do you still give him a shot? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he ain't had enough time.
Yeah, Pierce is the guy.
How long? How long is not enough time when, to Cliff's point, your team hasn't been in glory
It has to
for
be
so
enough
long?
time for him to be able to make decisions.
They didn't give Art Shell enough time. I mean, I can go down the list. Jack Del Rio didn't have enough time. I mean, you guys are
Art Shell
notorious.
won a Super Bowl.
No, not as your coach, Cliff. No, he did not. No, he did not. Art Shell did not win. I don't know if you probably don't remember this. Art Shell at one point was one of your coaches on the Raiders at one point. I remember him
Was that
as
as
the
a
coach of
player?
the Raiders. No, he played as a player, is what you're referring to.
Right,
Yes,
that's what
but
I'm
he
saying. Was
also.
this Super Bowl as a player?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it was a player. Cliff wasn't no fucking head coach. Hell no,
Hmm.
hell no. I mean, I'm not even being funny. We know this. Y'all ain't won since '84. That makes sense. The nigga was probably a player still back in '84.
Right.
That nigga never won as a head coach. Never. Well, yeah, you know that because you would have seen it. Yeah, we all would have seen it. Yeah,
Hmm.
Right.
no, hell no, he wasn't no head coach. Hell no. But
He
what
said
I'm
we would
saying is,
see it.
and maybe you guys are getting better with the head coach thing too, giving them more time. But I'm just saying, historically, I've seen you guys quit motherfuckers like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Next nigga up. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah. I mean, it's just the organization. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the organization.
I mean, we know that. We know that to be the case. But that's again why I say, Brady, regardless, you're playing with loaded dice.
Right.
Because you can't pick your golden child and he not work out there. You can't do it. It doesn't matter how good of a player you were. That's how motherfuckers' legacies get ruined.
Yeah, because I mean, Jordan picked up LaMelo once again, and Hornets still were just the
Yeah,
Hornets.
we
You know
know
what I
how Jordan's shit turned out when he bought a team.
mean? Right.
Niggas ended up stepping down.
Right. Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like right now, just because you were so great on the field and you recognized everything, I hope that you're recognizing everything in the situation that you're potentially bringing to this team. Like we talked about with Russ, this is an off road vehicle. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a Formula One track. This isn't a tight mechanical vehicle that you have to be precise. No, this motherfucker's gonna swerve on you.
Mm.
Players are gonna get in trouble. You're gonna have to make trades, impromptu resignations. You don't want to bring in a Formula One guy to an off road team and expect it to work.
Hmm.
You need somebody rough. You need somebody that can make impromptu decisions, plays, things of that nature.
Cam Ward.
And we know Shador doesn't like to run. You're not going to be a Raiders quarterback and not run.
Why don't y'all pick up Cam Ward?
I mean, listen, you asking the wrong guy the questions. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
lot of people that I would say I would pick over, but
I like Jalen Milrow. I like Cam Ward.
I like Milrow. I do like Milrow. I would think that Milrow would fit more than Shador.
Mm.
Just because, and don't get me wrong, like there are things I like about Shador more than Milroe, but thinking about my team right now as a whole, offensive line can hold, but they're not gonna hold for long.
Right. I tried to tell you that too.
They're not gonna hold for long, but I mean that's because we have two rookies starting. You got to get him a
Yeah.
shot to get used to the shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. But but you got to start somewhere. I
And
mean, how
that's
many
because of
rookies?
injuries. That's because of injuries too. Like we're missing two of our top offensive linemen currently, and that's why those rookies have to start. But, yeah, even slow ass Aiden O'Connell has to leave the pocket and run sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're coming to the team, you better be there with the understanding that I might have to get shifty, and this isn't CFS. You know what I'm saying? This is the NFL. These niggas are, even the linemen are running sub 4, 6s, and 7s.
You hear me?
So I can't just be, see, I don't. This isn't New England time, is what I'm saying. This is the exact opposite of where Tom spent his time. His shit was militant. Our shit is prison yard. Real shit though. His shit was fucking Navy University. Our shit is the longest yard.
I'm done.
Don't come in here with that Patriots mindset. Now I like it for.
Hell no,
I
they
like
got a
it.
football mindset.
I like it to be able to change the organization, right? But we know that that's going to take years. That's not going to be something you just step into and fix as soon as you take your seat. So you got to be willing to put somebody in there that's going to deal with that bumpy road.
Hey, Tom watching, we been watching. Then he got his notepad. He know what he's doing.
Who?
I said, I know he's watching these games. Got everybody, like, especially since
Who, Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure he is. For sure he is. You know he is. And I'm sure right now, and that's probably the only plus of the situation, is I'm sure right now while he's mentoring Shador, he's going over film with them like, look at what he did wrong. Look at all these people. Look at the defense. See where the DBs are lined up.
Mm-hmm. Who can be dragged?
You know what I'm saying? To the point that may be a plus, to the point that when he gets in there, he's familiar with the way things are going, what I can expect.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna get it right. That's why I said, give it a few years, man. Y'all gonna be right. Hate to say it.
Yeah, I'm not here to hate on my nigga by no means. I'm just saying that I don't think it's the right fit. But again, Brady would know more than I. Mm-hmm. But y'all's Philadelphia Saquon Barkley's beat the New York Giants 28-3.
I already knew it was gonna happen, Cliff. I was already knowing, bro. Knew before the game started what was finna take place. We usually 9 times out of 10 beat the shit out of the Giants. The only reason why I was a little nervous is because of that Browns game the week before. I wasn't sure how we would play. But man, when we usually play the Giants, and I knew with Saquon playing his old team, he's gonna go crazy, which he did. AJ Brown went crazy.
17 carries, 176 yards.
Dude, I got for my fantasy. He had 1 catch. I was like, what is he doing?
Who?
Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah, and it was for -2 yards.
Yeah, I tried to tell Devontae is just. He's just a true number 2. I mean, he was number 1 at Bama, of course. You know, when he was, because he won the.
He showed you number 1 when AJ's out, but damn, they don't even look his way. He didn't even get no target.
Because Devontae's not AJ.
I do agree. I agree with that. And
niggas like JJ a little bit.
Here's the thing, though. Devontae is undersized. He was undersized in college. He's undersized in the NFL.
Don't mean nothing in the league.
Listen to what I'm saying. The reason why he got the Heisman was because he was burning niggas. He was burning niggas at Alabama. You're not doing that in the NFL. You're not the fastest guy on the field anymore.
He never probably was.
He was burning. They was get a lot of his passes was deep balls.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
This
talking
man
about?
can get open anyway.
He
He
can.
don't need
He
no
has
deep
the
ball.
ability to. He definitely has the
He don't
ability
need
to.
no deep
But
ball.
listen to what I'm saying, CT. If he doesn't have the deep ball anymore, that means your routes matter. I'm not saying he doesn't run them well, but what I'm saying is there are good DBs in this league that pick up on those routes. It's not college anymore, again. So if that quarterback doesn't have the opportunity to hit you in that small window on that
He's not
7-yard
even seeing the
slant,
best
you're
DBs.
passed up.
Like, just
You
throw
just,
it to him.
like you said, it's the reason why.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
at the
Fuck.
same time, Jalen only completed 10 passes that game.
That's what I'm saying. Holy shit.
He was 10 for 14, 114 yards, 1 touchdown.
Holy shit. Yeah. Why did we see those big shit?
Saquon was doing his thing.
One man.
Ain't no one man team.
That
If,
shit ain't gonna last all
if it's
year.
working, if it's working for the most part, why would you? You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
No, I
that's
agree,
it.
but y'all are the Philadelphia Saquon Barkleys.
God for the last all year. I'm telling you, I'm sorry.
I mean, but you can't say that, Cliff, because he wasn't doing this type of behavior in New York. So it's
That's
not.
what
It's not.
I didn't say he was the New York I said it's the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Saquon Barkleys. They said we gonna get one of the best running backs in the league, and we're gonna ride his coattail like Boobie Miles in Friday Night
Till the
Lights.
wheels fall. His
Yeah.
wheels is
That's what's
almost
going
just
on
there.
right now. Anytime your
Hey.
quarterback's throwing 10 passes in the entire game, well, completing them, only throwing 14, you're relying on the guy in the backfield. Them is high school numbers right there. And that nigga averaged 10.4 on them. But you knew that. That you did know because New York doesn't have the best defense.
Their defense is nice. The offense is trash.
Nah, they don't have the best defense. They definitely don't have no defense built to. They definitely don't have no defense built to stop Saquon. You got some decent DBs. Who you got up front?
You got Birds, you got D. Lawrence. Hey,
Who you got in the linebacker core? You don't, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't got nobody. You don't have nobody that's gonna stop Saquon. Now, again, DBs is decent. That might explain why he only threw for 14 attempts. That might explain why Devontae Smith only had 1 reception for -2 yards. AJ Brown only had 5 receptions.
1 attempt. One pass, but throwing him the ball. He only get 8 targets.
Yeah, I mean that when you like to Malk's point, when your wide receiver 1, when your AJ Brown only gets 5 receptions,
Well,
and he was only
Saquon
targeted,
joined the team.
and he was only targeted those 5 times.
Saquon took it. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
Y'all played with this thing today. I was so mad.
You what's it called? I don't know if your headphones disconnected.
You hear me?
Yeah, you still sound a little tunnely. Y'all in that newfangled technology. That's what I say. Give me a cord, baby. I don't need none of my Bluetooth disconnecting or nothing like that. Go and plug me up. Go and plug me in. But yeah, no, I mean they 4 for 2. It's working right now, and I mean it looks like he's in good shape. My worry is that you just don't break him down.
Who they play against
Next game,
this game?
New York.
New York. Yep, yep, yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work all season.
Yeah, New York, and then next game they play Cincinnati.
That's a
He
good
gonna go
game.
off on that game too. Who? Nah, but yeah, he gonna go off on that game. You might see a few deep balls. You might see AJ Brown get. See, I don't like.
Man, he can't let Joe Burrow show him up throwing it to T. Higgins and Chase. He got
Oh,
to
you
throw it to
know
these
he
dudes.
no. You can't. It doesn't even make sense for him to try to compete.
He can throw it to Smith and
Nah, don't try to
Brown.
compete there. Don't try to get in a gun show, a shootout with Joe Burrows and his wide receivers. Don't do that. Especially when you
Joe
got
Burrow looked
Saquon.
bad against the Browns. So, yeah, it's possible. I think he can do it.
Now I would like to see them balance out the ratio. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just give it to Saquon and have him run it down their throats. Like, set plays up.
But United, they don't want to get him injured either.
Of course.
One play away from hitting that ankle or something, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. But again, he only had 17 carries last game. That's great for Philly. Philly been pushing him into the 30s.
He broke out on a lot of. He broke out for a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really complain about the amount of carries that he got that game. He was really just on one. But I don't want to see him throughout the entire season just being the guy fed. I want to see some play actions. I want to see you make some plays to set up the run. I don't want to see y'all using the run to set up the pass. I mean, that's what they got him for, but he's too special to be overused. You know what I mean? You want him with you for the long haul. And he's not going to be if you just overworking him and not relying on your actual ball, your pass.
I know they want to put up way more points than they be putting up too. Like, they go get it done against these good teams.
I mean, 28-3 is a good boost, man.
3?
28-3, yeah. And that's a divisional opponent. Yeah,
Danny Jones, yeah. They defense showed up there. I think Carter had a couple sacks.
Shit. Daniel Jones was sacked 7 times. 56 hurries. 56 hurries. That nigga had to be hurried on damn near every drop back he took that whole game.
Every drop.
56 hurries?
Yeah. I had the red zone on. I remember them saying him get sacked like 7 times.
That's borderline. That's wild. Them is wild numbers. And you got to give it to him. For him to have 56 hurries, 7 sacks, he threw 14 for 21. He only had 99 yards, but he didn't give up no interceptions or nothing.
Quarterbacks went throwing nothing this week. I had CJ in my shit, and he got clamped.
You have who?
CJ Stroud.
Oh, on one of your bets? Or in your
on my fantasy team, and he got clamped.
Yeah, you are right. It was a lot of them that did. It was a lot of them that did.
Running back week.
Your guy Drake didn't.
We lost to Jacksonville. I was so mad. I got up to watch that.
Y'all did lose it, and it was a 9:30 game.
Yeah, I was up at 6:30. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause you West. Yep, that sure. Yep. What was that in England? But shit, that nigga, this is his second.
What's up, 10-0?
You, you back in the tunnel. You say y'all was up 10-0 though?
Yeah, we was up 10-0. Can you hear me?
You still tunneling? Like a little badger. Mock left his phone in the car. But what was he talking about? Oh yeah, this Patriots game. I was saying Drake May. This is his second week in a row leading the Patriots in rushing, and that's not me like bigging up Drake May. It's more me downing the Patriots run game for the past 2 weeks.
Our run game.
Yeah, something, because that nigga didn't have, he had 7 carries for 18 yards.
Antonio Gibson ain't either.
Yeah, y'all looking sad right now. Hunter Henry was y'all number 1 receiver. He had 8 receptions, 92 yards.
Y'all restored. I was like, oh, we about to kill them again.
I went with y'all to win, too.
Hell no. Yeah.
I did. I went with y'all to win.
Yeah,
Rod? Michael.
You love that. I went and got land. I was like, did you see the guy? The black people.
Oh, is that you? Oh, okay.
Like, oh, that's a Michael.
I was going to say, who? Oh.
At that intersection, he was cut off, so he had to slow out the way, and he couldn't avoid hitting another car and getting another car. So he's out there. Oh, right there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Come on. All right, fuck it. Oh, yeah. All right, Daddy.
What was we talking about? Shit. Oh,
We
yeah,
got to talk about the Patriots. Yeah. Then they got to letting. Who's they? Ingram was going. Who was they killing us? I think we was just.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All right. I'm here.
Recording. This nigga the feds, Joe.
Watch your mouth, Cliff. Don't disrespect. Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
Feds, you supposed to.
Watch your mouth. Don't be throwing out false accusations. Don't make no false claims, and neither will I.
This motherfucking recording conversations and shit.
I ain't recording conversations. I have to tell these young men, listen, you about to make me throw myself under the bus. I had to go pick something up. Let's just say that. We'll just say that. I paid money and I had to go get something. So that's all that was. Just had to go pick it up. Pick it up.
Make sure you mute next time.
I hear you.
But yeah, it wasn't really nobody for real. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. for them had 5 receptions, 89 yards. He had a touchdown.
I mean that's because Jaden's hurt, so I mean you can't really expect much right now. Jaden's hurt for a couple weeks.
Mark came in on the wrong convo.
Y'all say Brian Thomas Jr.?
No, we talking about the Patriots Jags game.
Oh, there is a. I'm thinking there is a. Unless there's a brother.
You talking about Brian Robinson, the running back?
Oh, who's Brian Thomas Jr.?
He's a rookie
the
for
NFL 50
Jags.
Cent, Mr. Mini Man himself.
Oh hell no. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nigga that got shot and came back the same season.
Well, wait, no. If we giving that to anybody, I'm giving that to my white boy, Ricky Pearsall, for the 49ers who played for Florida. Now, that nigga got shot and came back same season. Remember the one that had the armed robbery in San Francisco? Dude robbed him in broad day.
Oh, yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that.
Now, that nigga's 50 Cent. That's
but he ain't come back to the Mini Man.
What you mean?
Yeah, Brian Robinson was the first. That's where Trump got that shit from. Trump came out to the Mini Men after he got shot because of Brian Robinson. On
I
his,
didn't even know
yeah,
that.
on his when he came back, on the NFL, his first game back with Washington, they played that as he ran out of the tunnel.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know. I did not know that. I did
Mm-hmm.
not know that. Did not know that. Damn. I
Yeah,
mean,
your boy should have did it. White boy, he didn't have the sauce Brian had.
all right.
He
That's
shoulda-
great. Give me some trash.
But yeah, nah. I mean, of course. Well, yeah. Trevor only threw for 1 touchdown to Brian Thomas. Tank Bigsby.
I like him, Bigsby Jr.
Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns. He ran for 26 carries, 118 yards.
Yeah, I had him as an anytime touchdown scorer. Sure did.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's crazy is I took him off because I thought they was going to use what's his name more.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Etienne was out.
Oh, okay.
Was he out? Nah,
he didn't play.
Then they had
Etienne was out. Etienne was out.
Who else did they have?
Johnson.
Somebody else.
Who?
The dude from Cleveland, that Johnson dude.
Was it Rashad
Is that
Johnson?
Who I was thinking of then?
I think his name might be Rashad Johnson.
All I know is I knew they had 2 running backs, and I know how the game goes. Especially with that fucking betting shit. The guy that you think for sure is the one is never the one that gets you the touchdown. And I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
My dude sent me to play for 10 racks. He cashed out at 2 racks, so I was so mad.
Oh, he know. Hey,
he cashed out at 2.
CT, you do know Cliff personally knows Jayon, right? Like,
I know.
Oh, is that who you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can just refer to him.
Yeah, I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, he knows Jayon. Fuck.
Oh man,
he was on the show for 15 minutes one time because he couldn't get his phone to hook up right.
Bitch ass. Yeah, fuck that nigga, man.
That's my nigga. I love that whole ass nigga. Whole ass nigga. Now I'm just.
No, he is. Hey, CT, quick story real quick. One time, Cliff and I was working at a warehouse. Jayon was living here with me, nigga, when we first moved here. And this nigga got fired while me and Cliff was working because this nigga wanted to fuck. Cliff. He drew on a like one of them things you move pallets with, whatever they're called. He wrote on
it. Truck thing, or you said a pallet thing?
Got. But
I
this nigga got
remember that.
This nigga got fired 2 hours into the shift. Like, me and Cliff had just got there. All 3 of us. We all like carpooled or some shit.
Yeah.
This nigga got fired like 2 hours into the shift, bro. It was like, and then had to sit in my car all day.
That is crazy. I remember that.
Yeah, bro. That's when he moved back. That's after that. Like, he realized, that's when he moved back to the Ville for real. But yeah, man, fuck down. Hit the showers, boy. Yeah, that's crazy with the 2 racks, though. A nigga probably owe me 2 racks.
What, did you make the bet and you let it ride?
No, I put the bottom one in. I didn't put the all touchdown one in. All the touchdown ones he had. I guess he had somebody was still supposed to play and he was cashed out. But it was for 10,000, but he was for 2.
Listen, I ain't mad at that.
Nigga, if I get a cash out for 2, matter of fact, while y'all talking, I gotta look at my parlays now. Just looking up. Let me see what I got happening.
Hey,
I gotta make sure I put one in for the night game.
NBA, get some player stats on the NBA.
What y'all think that DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs?
That's, man, Chiefs keep on chiefing, don't they?
They do.
You ain't wrong. I mean,
you want to ring?
I think that's a good fit for everybody.
I think Hollywood Brown they're supposed to come back. So
yeah, I think that's right now you don't have nobody, and you can't do it with Worthy.
And you 6-0, God.
Yeah, you can't. I'm not saying you can't do it with Worthy. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to again risk my investment pushing his engines too heavy.
I need
somebody else.
A little bit more.
God damn.
They're using Juju.
Yeah, I think that DeAndre Hopkins trade is cool.
Yeah,
But I
got
mean,
Kareem Hunt.
that's gonna take time. We saw that from Amari Cooper and Keon Coleman.
They using Noah Graymore,
Who?
Noah Gray,
Um,
Kansas City.
I'm sorry.
He's tight. He's tight end. Cliff. It's him and Justin Watson. They're like I don't want to say
Them
replacement
Chaz.
for Kelsey, but like they're like the ones that step up when Kelsey ain't doing shit.
Yep.
They're like the Brock Bowers, the Oscar Mayer, whatever you want to say.
He been throwing it for
Oh,
Noah.
I need
Who? I'm sorry.
Noah something. Noah, was it Gray or Gary? Is it Gray or Gary? I think it is Gray. CT.
Gray.
Bro, I need Evan Mobley to chill the fuck out, bro. I need him. I hate to say this. I need this nigga to get injured or something, bro. ASAP.
He's killing.
What?
I need him to
Yeah,
get
bro.
15.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I got him under 17.5 points, and he's damn near about
Why
to
you
hit
be
He's
that
taking
already
shit.
at
unders, bruh?
17. And that was
You
dumb of
can't
you to
be
do
taking
that with
Nah.
Mobley.
I'm sorry. I got him under 20.5 points, and he's at
Yeah, I told you that
25.
wasn't smart to do with Mobley.
No.
And
I mean,
told
I
you that
didn't
he's
think
been.
Mobley was a scorer like that.
Man, he hasn't
What?
been. He hasn't been
He has been
historically.
getting better.
Yeah, but what I said,
That's
too
what I'm.
easy for
That's
him to
what I'm
score.
saying.
I
was going
told
off
you he
on
was working on
historically.
his 3-pointer. And
That's
now
fine.
the
Niggas just work on that
Cavs,
shit.
now the Cavs are actively looking at him from that point on the court. That's going to boost up his stats because he was averaging around 14. That's going to boost him up to them 20s just off that.
Damn, man. Yeah, I fucked up on some of these. I thought I had a green light, but it's cool. It's the first.
It's
It's
first
the.
half.
Well, not even
It's the
just that.
first half too. He's about to
Right.
kill that.
I'm finna blow. My shit probably finna blow.
I went
but
safe. I did do Evan for 15.
But I shouldn't have done. See, I wish it was like well, no, I guess it was like that. I was gonna say I should have did over rather than under. Like I hate doing unders in general. That's
See,
part of
you bet from a different spot in the app than I do.
Yeah, I don't know because I bet what's gonna pay out the most money, like the
I parlay
category
with the game itself.
Yeah, nah.
But it
I mean,
it also gives you more options.
I mean,
See,
my
thing is about the options. I feel like they take your money away because they limit the options that they know are guarantees. So if that's the case, I'm not gonna take your, ifs shots. I'm gonna go for the specific stats to see if they have my options available.
It's easy too at the beginning of the season. Like you gotta catch them right now too. While the stats is like they had like Tyler Hero for 15 to get. They was thinking it was like minus 132.
Yeah, I put him at plus 20, I believe.
And he already got 15 in the first half.
Yeah, I put him at a plus 20.
Yeah, man, I just was throwing shit out there thinking it would stick. Like, for example, Tobias Harris, I didn't know he was going. Like, I had him under 12.5 points. This nigga's got 13. So, like, my other parlay.
Oh, yeah, you got to know he's going to kill. He's got to be that guy on that.
Jalen Duran, he's over 11.5 rebounds already.
They try to rock you to
sleep. Yeah.
They only give you the options that they
That's
know.
That's his main thing.
Yeah, I'm not even including them.
I am.
I'm not
10
including
plus
them.
rebounds. Jalen Duran, I think it was like a 260.
I thought some of these would be gimmies.
They are.
Like, I got Damian Lillard under 7.5 rebounds. This nigga's already got 5. Like, when does he ever get 5 rebounds, though? Like, that shit never usually happens for him.
The ball be falling to these guards.
Bro, this shit crazy. I mean, other shit looking
Rudy,
good.
I had Brooke Lopez 4 rebounds. He got 4. Like, this shit was easy. I know this shit was like -1, like something.
Yeah, I had him getting over 1.5 rebounds, and he's got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, see, I don't mess with them either.
But these are gimmies, though, Cliff. I mean, he's going to get more than 4.5
The ball
rebounds.
should fall to them. Yeah, like the ball should. Like tonight's game,
depending on his positioning, but we also know that Brooke is usually the last one up the court, and he likes to hang around the top of the 3-point.
He should He
You
grab at least
skipping.
an offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? He should grab
But
3.
yeah, I
easy.
do think that he'll get a few, but I'm not willing to put no number on a center like that.
Only one
7
I'm really,
footer, 4.
but yeah.
Now, what I am upset about is, oh no. Well, yeah, I mean it is still the first half, but Evan
I'm
Mobley only
hoping.
has 4 rebounds. Or I mean
But
Jared
KD should
Allen.
get 20. They got KD and Booker 20. You know
I'm
what I'm saying? Easy.
I'm hoping that y'all blow out the Raptors to where y'all start playing a lot of y'all's backup or something for real. Because I need him to not go past like that.
He's gonna hit that.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah,
much time.
sure.
It's the first game. They want to get these guys conditioned up early.
Yeah, he's gonna hit
play.
that for
You
sure.
gonna play to the fourth quarter at least.
He's the only one that's about to cost me. Everybody else, like I'm looking.
And
I'm
that's
looking
what's
good.
crazy. You should have asked me because I was playing it safe at 15. Only giving him 15 points. I was
because
playing it safe.
Darius Garland not gonna come with the points. Mobley.
Yeah,
gotta
I
be the
had
one.
Darius Garland under 21.5. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's not a bad. That's not a bad
good.
bet. Yeah, that's not a bad bet.
I got Donovan under 33.5, and he only got 15.
I only gave him plus 20 on the game.
I got 20. 20,
yeah, plus 20. I'm not because he be having games 23.
2 threes. I got him with 2 threes too. He should hit at least 2 threes.
No, I gave him 3 threes. He already hit 2.
Okay, great. He hit 2. Okay, great.
I'm sorry. I'm getting back on this bitch tomorrow.
See, KD should have at least 6 rebounds tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should be easy.
And I also don't do hella games. Like I don't put my parlays past. With the
It's
NBA,
too many
I do
games.
more games.
You gotta know there's hits.
I don't do my parlays past 15. I don't care.
That's
care.
Good. Yeah,
I'm trying to
that's
rob
good.
y'all for the 2s and fews. I'm not going for the gusto.
Yeah.
If I didn't fuck up on Tobias, man, I could have had some.
Indiana's coming back. Thank God Indiana's coming back. Because I was just in Detroit about to beat them.
Yeah, some of mine already hit. The only one that looks very suspect.
And then Benedict Matherin.
Yeah, for the Pacers.
Hard. Adidas.
This nigga, I had him under 5.5 rebounds. And he got 4. He got 4. Yeah.
That's smart.
Fuck.
Jimmy Butler, I had him with a 15 points. This nigga only got 3 at the end of the first half.
Yeah, man, I got him with
Wait, there's other games on tonight. Oh, I'm tripping. There is. Hold on.
Paulo only has 1 assist at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I may not be off as far as because there's game at 9. So there's 1, 2. There's 3 more games tonight. Oh, I may have time then. Right, I may have time to cook something the fuck up real quick. CT, you hear me?
And you can do live like games at halftime. You can do live. Like,
right, while they're at halftime.
Let's cook one up right now then.
Nope. I'm cooking. I'm cooking private.
There's money out there.
Let's cook one up right now and see if we can't shake some odds.
I'm cooking private.
Money to be made, my boy.
Man, I swear, bro. If I don't do this shit tonight, I'm getting back on that bitch tomorrow, though.
I need the games that ain't started, though, so we going west.
This Houston Rockets big got 11 rebounds in the first half. Oh, my God. What's the thing?
You tunnelish. You talking about Şengün?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. He's nice, bro.
He is chilling right now.
So if you ain't gonna be on later, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and throw that 20 VC on there and bring that dog out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know who y'all should. I mean, I'll run through it with y'all, but
it's really only 3 games.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
But you can combine them like with a couple key players.
Well, yeah, of course. But
the main players. I'm gonna go Draymond Green. He should get 6 rebounds.
Oh, James is watching. He said we ain't cooking shit. Take your ass to work, James. And why my package late, bro? I ordered that shit 10 months ago.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad bet. I would add that there.
DeAndre Ayton should be 4 rebounds.
DeAndre Ayton? Who he play for now?
I feel more comfortable with the 8, but
okay.
Yeah, I would feel more comfortable with Ayton.
Watch his big ass and Saturday.
You tunnely, I can't hear you. Them pies, man. Plug me in, baby. Fuck is you talking about? Plug me in.
I think James said DeAndre Ayton's trash. I think that's who he's talking about. I don't know.
That's probably who he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't really care for DeAndre Ayton, to be honest, but
I mean, he decent. I don't think he's ever gotten to his full potential with any team.
right.
Let me see something. See, I'm not confident in that. Yeah, I'm not confident. I'm just not confident. I'm
What was
confident.
it you said?
I'm looking at the Steph Curry assists. They giving him negative 120 for 6, but I'm not confident in the 6.
He be boring too.
He won't get
He'll sneak 4 rebounds.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how
he won't get no more than 4 or 5 assists probably.
Yeah,
You
I don't
crazy.
see this. Now it's possible for him to get more, but I'm really
not on average.
Now I can see
Draymond, yeah.
I can see Anthony Simmons getting the 6. That's at a negative 105. I can see Anthony Simmons getting the 6 over Steph.
You think Wiggins can get 10 points?
Hell yeah, easy.
For sure.
Yeah, I would
Buddy
think
Hill,
so.
Buddy Hill on team 2, I think he can get 10.
I think he can Anthony for the 6.
I think he can get 8 to 10.
Buddy Hill got that clip. He been firing for them too. They like.
You said you giving Wiggins the 10? Yeah, I would give Wiggins the 10 at a negative 280.
I think Trace Jackson Davis can come in and get 4 rebounds. He the big, because I don't think Looney. He might be the starter because I don't see Kevon Looney playing. So yeah, he should definitely, if not more than 4.
Hold up, real quick. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm looking at 3s.
That's the IU guard. IU big from a couple years ago. I think he can grab at least.
I'm not going with. I don't trust Steph Curry in the 3s.
I don't never trust Steph with the 3s, but he be hitting.
He does, and I always miss out. But
yeah.
What are they giving Kuminga on the rebounds?
I got Kuminga.
Another thing is
rebounds.
That's what I was looking at. But what they 250? I'll take the minus 250. I'll take that.
I'm about to only fuck with key players again this year in the NBA. I'm not just going to do in between.
There's too many goo-uppers out there. The star players don't really be coming through sometimes.
Yeah, no, sometimes they don't. It's just be weird with rotations and matchups and
like. What y'all think about this Utah and Memphis game?
What you mean?
Ja Morant back. I think
Ja's gonna get at least 20.
20. Okay. Desmond Bain should get maybe because I don't think
Desmond Bain. I bet he gets at least 15.
Yeah, because Jaren Jackson looked like he out.
Brandon Miller just did a crazy dunk. They said I just got an alert to say.
Yep, I did too. What a dunk! Yeah.
Cliff, I put my new nigga on the Hornets. I don't know if I told you that. That one I've been telling. I put him on the Hornets.
For real? They got Lauri Markkanen at a negative 400 for 2 3s.
I think he can go get 6 rebounds. My God, John Collins minus 175 for 6 rebounds. He be bored.
Yeah, that's easy. Hey, that's easy money, CT. I like the Lauri Markkanen one, Cliff.
Me too.
I think those are.
I like Zach Edey too because he's the only big really like. He should board. Brandon Clark should come in and board up too. He should easily get 4 rebounds.
See,
I don't know.
Brandon Clark gonna come in and get 4 rebounds.
Let me think. You said Jaren Jackson's out.
Jaren Jackson's out, so Edey should get at least 6 rebounds. He gonna fuck around and get.
I'm not.
15
it's minus 155 for Lauri to hit 3, and I can see him doing it on Utah, but I still feel
I'll be staying away from 3s. I'll be scared sometimes.
Man, that's what Lauri does, though. And a nigga averaged almost 30 last season.
He do be shooting. He's gonna shoot at least 8 of them bitches probably.
I'ma just do the 2. Nah, I ain't gonna do none because the odds don't seem correct to me. Let me see something. I'm gonna get
Man, I just need a head, man.
And see, this is how you know they be on some nonsensicals. They just want you to push the limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got a eight leg parlay right now, $10, give me 181.
Okay, Miles Turner got his 6 rebounds. Okay.
It's all right. I got what I say. I got 2. I got 2
Yeah,
to
I
7
just
more
need
in me.
Mobley to chill the fuck out.
Miles Bridges is playing, but he ain't got no point. Man, the Pacers cannot.
Y'all hear about Jalen Green's new contract?
Yes, first ever to get that one. I like it.
I don't like how his baby mom posted his contract though. Like that shit looked a little scandalous to me.
Money hungry.
Yeah, that shit looked a little scandalous to me, boy.
Oh, I like this one.
mean, she
K got his 20. K got 20. Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh yeah. Okay, got 20. Yeah, CT, I had him getting at least 20 tonight. I put him down for 20.
And I got Jaden for 15. He got 12. Miles Turner I took him to get 15. He got 20.
Bro, he got like 20 rebounds. Oh, wait, points or rebounds?
20 points. Miles
I think
Turner.
he got like 15 rebounds right now too.
Jaden got 12 rebounds. Okay. Giannis got 8 rebounds first half. I got him to get 10. Ooh, Drummond got 9 rebounds. I got him to get 12. Okay. Bobby Porter's already got his 10 plus.
Shit. We didn't left it. What y'all think of? We'll finish. We'll wrap it up. What y'all think about this Suns Clippers?
Suns Clippers.
Easily ain't no Kawhi. Ain't no Paul George.
So Harden should have 20. Zubac should have at least 10 rebounds.
It's all bad for the Clippers. No Kawhi.
I think KD should have at least 4 rebounds, 4 to 6. But they got him at minus 550, man. James Harden be bored too. James Harden should play a key role tonight for that team.
He gonna have to. How many assists you think he get out of there?
I know he always be up there with the assists, 8 to 10 sometimes.
8's giving him minus 230.
That's what I'm saying. He's always 8 to 10.
That's a iffy though.
He's the only one tonight. I could see him getting 5 in the first quarter. I could see him getting it, man. 8. He throw the alley. He throw the alley.
You all right? You all right? I'll go with the 8. I'll go with 2 threes for him.
2 threes. I think a couple dudes. D-Book 2 threes.
He gonna take them. He gonna take them, especially because he playing the Suns.
D-Book gonna take 2 threes.
He got, but do he hit 2 threes though?
For sure. KD fuck around hit 2. They got Grayson.
I would go D-Book over KD though, because KD
can hit 2.
I got Bradley at a plus 15.
15, smart.
Yeah, but I ain't do nothing else with him.
Yeah, me either. He's sneaky on rebounds too, though. But yeah,
He is. You
what you gonna
really
do,
think
Norman? You want to do Norman Powell 15 or no?
Who?
that's not a
Norman
bad?
Powell,
That's not a
15.
bad. That's not a bad pick,
Yeah,
actually.
Mal,
I
he's a
did. And
bucket.
Norman Powell?
He's
that's
a
a
fucking
minus
bucket
270. I'll
with no
take
Paul
that.
George, no. He start damn near now.
Oh, I see what
I'll
you're saying.
take
I
that.
forgot who he played for.
He's a bucket. 6
I'll
million
definitely
years, some
take
years.
that.
I know
I
he can
still
get.
don't know if I get. I mean, 10. 10. I'm willing. 15 is a little pushy.
That means Zubac got to get you 10.
Bro, they're gonna have 100+
Because
points, bro. You gotta
80.
think they're gonna have 100+ points. Like
Ooh, they
you
got
gotta
Kevin
be.
Porter Jr. on that. I didn't know
Yeah,
they
And
had.
he should
ain't
get
James Harden still
10.
there?
He passes the ball, don't he? Yes.
Yeah, but with Kawhi being out and Paul George being in Philly,
When is
he
James
probably
Harden?
won't.
He's not finna turn back to
Yeah, I'm
Houston, James
definitely
Harden.
taking KPJ on the plus 10 for 210.
You don't
I'm
think he wants
scared though. I want to do it too, but you think so?
Hell
He said,
yeah. You talking about a bucket. That nigga's a bucket.
Terrence Mann might get 10.
He don't get a lot of shine though. That's the only thing about.
I don't know. It's the first game. I don't know what they doing with Porter, but I know he's gonna be out there. But
I'm taking him off. I am gonna get that to Zubac though.
Zubac 10, easy
Yeah.
10.
And that's
Fact.
a minus 350. That ain't awful odds.
Zubac fuck around with 15. His big ass. I'd be like, how the fuck Zubac 15
Oh,
and
I'm
15?
over my limit. That's
but
fine.
if they're gimmies, I was about to say if they're gimmies, it's fine. But see, you can't always worry about the limit. You gotta say
All of them
what
ain't
teams over the
gimmies
limit.
though, but
Well, then that's part of the risk. But like I'm trying to go for the gimmies these days. So I'll do a
I'll
big
put
leg, but I'm trying to go for what, you know.
I'll put 5 on it.
Detroit up 6.
5
They
would
gonna
give me
do it.
$1,097.
Damn, see, that'll be a hit, won't it? To see that hit, oh my
If
God.
Mobley mess up my $1,400, man,
Yeah, I put that on there. I'll do that.
it's cold as fucking.
I got a little. That's more than my limit though. That's a 17 leg, but I'll tell you what. If that doesn't hit, then that lets me know for sure I don't need to go past no 12 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm
Watch
telling
most
you,
of them hit.
I'm trying to get y'all for. I'm trying to get these niggas for little cash.
I feel you.
Fuck the big cash, because the big cash is dreams. Them is long shots, and they know long shots don't come through. So they
you
just,
gotta hit the little ones
they
first before you get the
collecting
big
your
ones.
twos
Yeah.
infused. So if you collecting my twos infused, I want them twos infused from you as well.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Mobley's got 19 points. It's cool though. Damn, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
you really should have talked to me about that, because I thought that it would have been some, not safe, but a moderate for him to be around 25.
Everything else looks good. And the problem, I mean, if it wasn't Mobley, it was going to be Caleb Martin. I had him under 6.5 rebounds. Homeboy got 6 rebounds right now. Like, what?
Jimmy Butler, I think, is going to be the fall of my pick.
That's what killed me. I feel like this ticket that I'm talking about it's going to probably have 2 legs, obviously, at least. It didn't hit. And everything else probably
I
going to
don't
be
know
grand.
that, though, because Jimmy comes alive towards the end of games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, second half for sure.
Yeah, he takes.
And it's a close one.
Yeah, he
And
takes
going to the
games
bench.
off.
Oh, I got that game on too.
Well,
Shout out
I
my
don't
boy.
mean.
Shout out, hey, shout out before we get going. Shout out my boy Drew Smith, man. Made the
Oh
roster
yeah,
again.
definitely.
Made the cut again, man. After all he been through, another injury. Still, it shows that Miami really, really messed with him for real. So that's what's up.
Shout out Drew Smith. Okay.
He told me, man, he come out here, give me the game jersey, man. I need it. Told him when he come out here, I need that jersey, man.
Listen, tell me you need a little 15-minute interview.
For sure that too.
You hear me?
For sure that too.
But what was we talking about?
Getting this money.
Man, the bets, we done with that.
Yeah, they have.
We done with that. We gave enough good picks for niggas that is listening to take if they want. I will say, thank the Lord / God bless to Andy Dalton and his family.
In the wreck,
Yeah, got into a car crash. They said no one required emergency services, but Andy
Mhm.
Dalton suffered a sprained thumb, so the starting spot's going to Bryce Young this week.
Wow.
Man, I thought him
Okay.
and his family are okay. But,
Yeah, for sure.
okay.
And that's rough for whoever hit him if it's their fault in North Carolina. Because you know
Mhm.
motherfuckers was like, that's Listen, there ain't a lot of gingers just walking the streets. So niggas is looking for Andy Dalton if they
Yeah, but it
see.
ain't like the Panthers is doing anything anyway. You know what I'm
It
saying?
don't
You know what
matter.
I'm
There's
saying?
diehard fans everywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but it's not that deep. It's not.
I thought he was
Motherfucker
in the
might
car,
follow
but he
you
was
home.
walking.
Yeah, nah.
Like you hit
Yeah,
Andy Dalton and his family, you gonna fuck up my.
if your team was a contender, I see that. But Andy Dalton ain't breaking me and my family off no bread. I ain't about to try to kill nobody else over it on me. But I know that. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying I don't.
And not a gambling's real.
Mm-hmm.
Now that might be an issue.
You know, motherfucker might have put a bet in on this upcoming game, and now that this happened, and I just so happen to be riding by.
Oh
I
my
ain't
God,
trying
they
to put
got
nothing
Jimmy and
out.
them that only get 10.5. That's crazy.
Who?
They got Jimmy and Bam to get 10 points at half, like to go into third. So y'all think they're
Oh,
gonna
they
get
don't got no points right now.
2 and 3? Yeah, I
Oh.
know. They should definitely get that with
They should.
At the half?
They should. But like you
No,
said,
halftime.
it's
It's halftime.
not too much time left in the Miami game before halftime.
Huh?
Yeah, it's only from what I saw, it was only like 2 minutes or something left in that.
It's halftime, but you see what I'm saying? They only got
at halftime, they're saying that they should only.
Bam got 2 and Jimmy got 3, and they got him like minus 240. You know what I'm saying? To get
I
10
thought you were
points.
saying by the half.
No.
Right.
So they should definitely get over 10.
I wouldn't. Those aren't bad bets.
If they don't get 10, I would be
Then
disappointed.
this bitch rigged.
This shit
that's
got
what
it.
I'm saying, bro. I'm just so sick about my shit. Caleb Martin and Evan Mobley.
I mean, but you gotta understand that there's gonna be
I took
level
Caleb Martin
of
to get
that
4
in
rebounds.
it.
What'd you get, Mal? What'd you take him to get?
Well, I see. That's why I say I gotta stop doing unders.
Unders?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
I did
so many
unders
overs. Why you need unders?
Yeah.
I only do unders and overs on games.
No, yeah, no.
Like
See, I don't touch a game.
That's the only
too
time I
scared.
do overs and unders. Like
hate
instead of me
to see
picking
unders.
the winner, like the money line on a game, I'm going over under, and then I'm adding my parlays to it. And I'm very rarely wrong with the over unders, but of course they don't make enough money for me to just do them.
Right. Yeah.
College, I'm off sometimes, but that's because it's a gamble on over under in college.
For
College
sure.
football wild right now. College football wild.
Them upsets is crazy, yeah.
But I'm telling y'all for real, and I suggest anybody listening to do the same. Take them small victories from these niggas.
I mean, I'd like to. It's just, I mean, I'll be honest. Like for me personally, like I can go do something else. Like anybody can, but like I literally.
But listen though. It's NBA season.
It's a long season.
That means the bets. This is the only time of the year where bets are literally endless.
Right.
If you put in 10 $2 bets to get 20 to 50 bucks, you just came up better than putting in a $10 24 leg parlay.
Yeah. For sure.
If you take the small victories that you know, because that's the issue, is our parlays be 24 legs long, and we'll get all of them but 2 or 3. So why not break it down into 3 different parlays?
Because my problem is I'm trying to defy the odds, and I will.
And there's chances. It's always fine to put a bet in like that.
Right.
But if that's the only way you're betting,
you're
just giving money away.
giving it up.
But see, here's my thing. We all gonna spend it on something. Me personally, I'd rather give it to them than to give it to McDonald's. You know what I mean? That's just real though,
Not
bro. Like,
looking at it that way.
But yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
no, I always
that's
assimilate it that
that's
way.
a
Always,
very glass half full
always.
way of thinking. But I don't want to give my money away to nobody.
Put
But
it this way.
my
Contract,
people.
No, that's not true, Cliff. Put it this way. Think about how much money y'all be investing into, like, for example, something like an add-on for a video game. Let's talk about DC in this case for 2K, right? We know that can get costly. You get a return investment on your player, but on FanDuel, I'm more comfortable doing that on FanDuel because if I hit, I'm getting what I spent plus what I on the VC. That's gone. Yeah, you get your player, but that's it. There's no return on investment plus some. So for me, it's
Well,
just
no,
that
that is but see that is the return on
But for you,
investment.
no. Look, that's what I'm getting at.
There, but see but you explained it wrong because there is no return on investment other than that feeling of my dream may come true.
On a no sweat bet.
Right. So
Yeah, exactly.
you're betting on the feeling of the dream may come true, but if it's never come true,
Put it like this: I will just me personally. I will always die high risk, high reward. That's how I live my life, even now. Like everything,
Risk
high
it
risk, high
all.
reward.
You gotta take
Yeah,
it every
no.
day.
and
Cliff
there's
knows that
certain,
too. Like,
I mean, don't get me
yeah,
wrong. You're talking to one of the riskiest niggas you know, but even
yeah,
I know that it's better to take less risk.
right.
It's
No,
Marshawn Lynch out here. I know I'm gonna get mine. I know I'm
yeah,
gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got. But in a
right.
situation like that, you're getting got more than you're getting yours.
No, fact. Yeah.
That's the
No, you're
issue.
right.
So it's
You're
best,
right.
like I said, it may not look the payout may not look as lovely. It might not be as sexy of a payout
Right,
if
right.
you're
But
only
it'll
putting
happen.
on 5 to 7 teams. But you know that's loyal. What you're doing is that's a wife bet.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife isn't gonna be a 10.
Eh,
And if she is a 10, let's keep it a buck. Either you're a 10 or you pick the bad wife.
eh.
Because the rider isn't the 10.
Was that Tom Brady's issue, Cliff?
You said what?
Was that Tom Brady's issue?
It
Is that
is. It's
what
a lot of
happened?
entertainers' issues because they're entertainers. They feel like they have to have a trophy on their arm, but that trophy isn't a rider. They never
You
been
know what? That's
one.
funny you said that. Yeah, that's funny you said. I agree with
You
you. I
can't
agree with that.
be.
That's
I
true.
won't say you can't be, but it's
It's
hard
hard. It's
to
rare.
put
It's rare.
yourself in a place of being a trophy and
And,
ride at the same time.
I
Because
agree.
riding means you're gonna sacrifice time to be that trophy to
Right.
ride for somebody, and it might not work out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's those are their conflicts. You don't see the same. All I'm saying is sometimes you got to pick the 7.5 and marry that because you know that's the rider. And I don't
Yeah,
have
you're
to,
right.
you know what I'm saying? That's that bet. That's the bet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shooting my shot at 10s because we all know we've all been there before. Before the era where it was wrong to ask a young lady for her number, we shot our shot and we knew that we was going to get denied by the baddest, but some of them was going to give in. It was the
Mm-hmm.
odds
Right.
of the numbers.
What are the numbers saying?
But right now, you might be shooting for dimes is all I'm saying. And
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
literally, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that
All right.
because you're
No,
going
you're
to
right,
get
though.
denied more than you get accepted.
I gotta start betting smarter for sure. For sure.
Facts.
For
We should
sure.
have been
No,
out
it's
of here.
everybody. It's not just you. This is a
Me too.
conversation for everyone, even the
Right.
listeners. This conversation might fall upon the right ears. Cause see, my whole thing is I'm sick of these greedy motherfuckers
That's
taking
us.
everything from people that already don't have nothing.
Oh no.
Right. I don't got nothing.
No, that ain't us right there.
Oh.
That I'm talking about
Oh.
these people that own the apps and all that. They hire
Oh.
people that run numbers and ratios and experiments to see what gets the grabs. Ooh, is that an
Oh, right.
enticing pick? Is that gonna get people to click on that? So if you know that you got that much up against you, don't throw everything at the wall at the same time. You got to send different at different routes. You feel me? It's war.
Right.
I'm not going to get it all from you in one whop. No, I'm going to send minions. Yeah, you thought we was coming in the front. I sent about 4 around back too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I put a couple at the window just in case. It's better to do that than it is to send your whole army right to the front of that bet. That's what it is when you put in 25 leg parlays. And trust and believe, the only reason why they cap it at 25 is because they don't want dumb motherfuckers like us to catch on. Because if they allowed you to do 50, people would do 50. But eventually they'd be like, I'm never gonna win this. Why they allowing me to do this? That's why it's capped at 25. Let's not make a mistake about it. They want you to lose all the money, but they don't want you to catch on to the game either. And because we understand it's a game, we have to play it as such.
Yeah, if I'd have left those, to your point, if I'd have left those 2 legs off, or even without checking my phone right now, if I left that Caleb Martin, Evan Mobley off, I'll probably be, looking really good right now. So you are right.
That's the thing. Everybody, as they're pressing those buttons on their phone, it might seem meaningless, right? But if you have a certain sports understanding, when you press a certain bet, you have a feeling that it's like, ooh, that one might be the one to knock me off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the best bet would be to write that one down or keep it in mind and put that on a ticket with all of the ones that you select that give you that feeling. Because it may hit, right? But it may not. But it's best to put all your risks in one pot as opposed to a risk in every bet I make.
Right. I try to separate them too, like you said. I got some of the high risk, medium, low risk.
That's your best bet. And twos infuse these niggas to death. Because I don't care if you betting $1 a day and your return is only $10. If you doing that every day, you're sticking these niggas. And it's time they got stuck.
My situation, Cliff, with my bets actually is slightly your fault as well. Here's why I say that. Because, and CT, you know this too, I can draw my bet. Now, whether y'all look over them or not, of course, it's totally up to you, and I respect that. But technically, I sent it. So had you seen that one clip earlier, you could have been like, no, hold up.
But you can't reverse it, though. That's the issue, right?
Oh, right.
That's the issue, right? Ooh, that's a good business idea. And I know it's only 6 people that listen to the show. So if y'all are involved, chances are we know and love y'all. We need what's it called? A fake bet app.
Okay.
Where you can place bets and just track. You know what I'm saying? And see.
Someone to be good at data.
So you don't, because if I place a bet and send it to you, it's a bet already placed, right? So I don't want to then cut up your bet because that brings down your feeling. And now all of a sudden you like, damn, I shouldn't have did all that. That was, you know what I'm saying? You already placed that bet. So I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I take y'all's bets and I edit them to my liking and put them in.
No, of course.
But
no, of course. I mean,
that's why I send it, because that's why you tailor it. Yeah.
It kind of. I guess what I should be doing is sending them back.
Send them back, yeah, just so we can
like
go
the
over
ones
it.
that I do edit. I send a text saying revised and then send the bet back. So
Update,
if
right?
you're
Update.
interested, you can at least get it on
At
that.
least put it in, yeah. If that's your idea, if you want to put it in or not, but yeah.
And that's where I'm
especially
wrong.
it might
you know?
look different. It might look different. You might have, you know what I'm saying, put shit in
And
different places
sometimes,
where it
don't get
look
me wrong,
different.
you're right. Sometimes my revisions are incorrect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's another reason why I'm like, I ain't, that's just my
you just think
hunch.
that.
I don't want to involve niggas on my losses.
Right.
Facts. That's why I be like, send everything, though. Shit.
When we win together, we lose together, though. At the end of the day,
Facts.
You ain't wrong.
you know, because look, we all put in that one ticket and hit. We all want. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know,
Right.
And
You
that's a
ain't wrong.
good feeling. And how that's a good feeling for
if the
everybody.
whole squad hit off of a ticket, bro, I'm going crazy. I'm calling off work with something crazy.
Listen, when we
And
go
then we
out
just
there,
hopefully momentum just build from
Oh, you're
there.
going out there.
when we go out there, we
That's
gotta build that into the trip money.
what
Like an
Right.
extra $250 we all put in
on a ticket? Oh
on
yeah,
one ticket.
bro. After taxes,
Oh my God.
Cause that's how you really, you know what I'm saying, when y'all watching the game all together, cause it don't make sense if I put 10 and you put 2 and he put 5.
Right.
You know, we don't know, but when
Hard to
we
dig
all
it,
got it all on one pot.
And can watch that game, that'd be super nice.
Right. Yeah, we need to do something
Maybe
like that.
maybe we should do something like that too. Like obviously do our individual bets, but if we all like okay, the ones we all like feel passionate about and agree on, and we all come up with them, we should all throw in like let's say like 5 each, whatever we decide on. But all right, this is the one we all agree on. Let's all throw in a little, see if we can sweeten the pot. You know what I mean?
No,
Facts.
we can definitely do that. I mean, that was the whole point of us doing the bets on the show. It's just never really been one
Or
that
put them in a note, put it in the notes or something.
It's never
Yeah,
really
see,
been
see,
one
that's
that
what
we've
too.
all agreed
Fully
on.
agreed on. Right. Yeah.
Because there should be a number, you know what I'm saying? And 5 didn't seem like it's too much to ask on a weekly
Right.
basis.
You know what I mean? Like 15. Yeah, exactly. $20 a month for betting on a group bet. Everybody throwing 5. You got one parlay.
Fuck yeah, that'd be fun as fuck.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And we win, we all eat. Everybody get that split, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Off of $5.
Well,
you know what I mean?
what we'll have to do is, and this is going to take homework from y'all. You know, I do my homework every week.
Yeah, that's fine.
What we're going to have, because that's not going to be something that we would be able to prepare on the spot on the show.
Oh, no. No,
we would all have to be putting that together as the week goes on. So we're going to have to start sending predictions, stats, expectations into the group chat so we can all have it together and ready by the time we run it down for the show.
We really need to develop a solid, CT, I know you'll agree too, I'm sure, like a solid of people we trust, like a solid betting chat. Solid, like us three, and like who else do we feel like we could semi-trust to provide good?
Yeah.
Because then we can feed off each other, like you said, Cliff. Like, more than one brain is better than just single usually. So it's
like us and Jayon for sure.
Jayon be acting too greedy though. Like, bro, he gets to the point.
We can do all
every
that.
time I ask him for a bet, but
we can do all that in post.
Right.
For sure.
But
we can wrap up. We can do these picks. Malk, you on the road, G. You won them last week too.
Bro, I tried to tell y'all, bro. I'm getting back to the money line on the NFL. I got you. Now that might be the one where I do the fuse, like y'all say, like take the small win.
Yeah, because you got it last week too. You was only off on 2 games. The Broncos Saints, we all was off on that, and then you was off on the Falcons Seahawks.
Yeah, that game, bro. Seahawks put belts to ass that game, didn't they?
They did 34-14.
I was not expecting it. But yeah, we can.
Yeah, this week we got tomorrow's game, Vikings Rams.
Oh, Vikings all day.
Yeah, I kind of had the Vikings on that one too.
Vikings. I'm saying Vikings by 14.
Ooh,
Vikings by 14. Okay.
Vikings 14. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings 10. They should definitely win by
I
10.
can see.
Even though they finally lost to Detroit, which was a close game, they're still dangerous.
But Detroit's not a bad team, and
Exactly.
the Rams are down bad right now. I'm not gonna say they're a bad team,
No,
but
they
they're
are
definitely
down
down
bad.
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 And they
They're
trying
down.
to ship off Cooper as we speak.
I've seen that. Cooper to the Raiders?
And it honestly makes sense to him. I wouldn't really, like if we got him for a deal, maybe, but nah. He's another one that's too injured. You're too injured. You're not available.
Yeah. Very frail.
Yeah.
He put in the league. He does a lot of load, though. That's why.
He does get, yeah, you are right. You are
when
right.
you targeted 25 times in one game, man,
Yeah,
that's
he
crazy.
definitely lost. That year, remember that one year he was a triple crown.
I'd take him. Boy, what?
I mean, I would take him, but I wouldn't take him for full price by no means. He's still hurt. He's still hurt. He still hadn't been cleared.
He just don't need to be used like that.
He still hadn't been cleared from that high ankle sprain.
Oh, is that what he got?
Mm-hmm.
Man, those suck too.
Don't let Patty get him.
Oh my
Patty
God.
ain't going to.
Don't let Patty get him.
Never say never, Cliff.
I swear.
Never say never.
Nah, because the only way Patty would have a shot at getting him is if the Rams chose to keep him until the end of the season. You would have to offload. You have to offload a couple. You have to offload. I would offload. What did how long is DeAndre's on his contract?
I'm not sure.
I know it's not. I don't think it's up next year. I know that.
He's like my age. I mean, he's like my age.
DeAndre who?
Hopkins. Yeah, I don't think that the Titans didn't have him on a 1 year, and that's one of the reasons why they traded him. So
you
would have on a 4-year deal before he got maybe suspended and stuff too. So yeah.
Yeah, it's either way you got him for a minute, so you can't just offload him. So it have to be either both, probably Hollywood and Juju.
That's fine.
But the biggest issue is Rams keeping him for the full season. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you got to think that's a big contract as well.
Well, they may give him away for a pick. Because to be honest with you,
well, yeah, that's what they want to do.
If y'all only gave away Devontae for a third round, aka a second round additional pick,
we are in. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say there's no way. I'm thinking that Cooper Kupp is like worth. You know what I mean? Like
we are in an era where cap space means more than trades.
Right, you hear me?
And that's because you playing with monopoly money at the end of the day. So you giving these niggas whatever the fuck number makes them happy, but you know you're not gonna end up paying it anyway. It's only a few contracts in the league that people expect to pay, and most of them belong to the quarterback position.
Right.
It's every now and then it's a weird cases like your Aaron Donalds and your Myles Garrett's, but for the most part, it's quarterbacks or bust. Maybe you get somebody you call a once in an era wide receiver, but other than that, quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, major defensive players, major ones,
wide receivers.
Couple running backs.
But what we're about to see, we're in the era of starting to see, is the tight ends gonna start getting great money.
You think?
Fuck yeah.
Not many.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, not many. I don't think
no, not a lot. But now that's the focal point of the NFL, the average is gonna go up because now people are looking for more talented tight ends. It was an era where Tight ends didn't do nothing but block and catch you on a leak out like a running back on a screen.
Yeah.
Now we at the point where these niggas running routes. They're running routes like receivers. They're even being set up off the line. You're going to have to start paying them more.
Yeah, it's only a certain few come through like that.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
but
my thing. It's only the TJ Hawkins thing, the George
the
Kittle.
Kelsey's, like Kelsey,
Kelsey.
like unless you come in like
I
Kelsey,
agree. But look at all of the talented ones coming in.
and then you pay
Well,
him
I
with
mean,
guys
you
like
pay
Darren
him.
Waller. Darren Waller, you thought he was one like that, and then
Yeah, you did think you was claiming that.
now look at him out the league.
Listen, he almost was.
Almost don't count.
He almost
though.
was.
You know?
He was
But
one.
that's what I'm saying.
He
Like
was
a lot of them
one
don't.
injury from becoming one of, if not the highest wide receiver until Kelsey's next contract. The Raiders were almost willing to make that decision.
Do you pay Kyle Pitts like because he's not like that on that caliber level yet? But he's
I mean, he hasn't been making plays.
Nah, Kyle Pitts ain't gonna get paid.
But he's not on that caliber level though. Like,
He's what we thought was gonna get the tight end more money.
yep, he could have been. That's what I'm saying. Like, is he that
But
type
he's
of caliber?
not.
He's
He's
still
not
got
him.
time. He's still young.
But he's not the guy.
You act like he didn't have 88 receiving yards in that game. And Kirk Cousins.
He should
35
definitely be that go-to guy. He can't
I'm
be like
telling you
having
right now, it's not
25
because.
yards.
Listen, it's not. But I'm telling you right now, it's not because I'm a Raiders fan why I say this. Brock Bowers is about to be the guy.
No.
What do you mean, the guy? Tight end?
For sure,
Wow.
he's about. Mark my words.
Okay.
Mark
we'll
my
him.
words right
We'll
now.
mark him.
Brock Bowers is going to be the guy.
And I'm marking that kid I told you about from Penn State is gonna be the guy. He bro, I'm telling you, you gotta see
What's
the
his
film on
name?
this kid. I don't know his name. He's like he's their tight end. He does it all. Like he does it all. Like he definitely is probably gonna be the number one tight end in the draft. Like whenever he comes out. Like,
I mean, it's a lot of them. Like I said, the Raiders got the past 2 years.
yeah.
We got the past 2 number 1 tight ends in college football.
Y'all don't use them like that, so that's
We're just now starting to. We're just now starting to.
Right.
And that's not at the fault of the Raiders. The Raiders didn't have that before.
Right.
And that's one thing that I will say, the Raiders have always valued that position.
Tight end.
Always valued that position.
I don't really remember too many dominant tight ends.
Well, we didn't have dominant tight ends. That's another thing. The Raiders don't believe in cultivating. They believe in buying and trading.
Right.
We got Jeremy Shockey that came from the Giants.
That was at the end of his
We got there's another dude.
Witten. Jason Witten's at the end of his career.
Witten, that's not who I'm thinking of though. It's a dude that came from the Chargers, I believe.
I know it wasn't Antonio Gates, so I don't know.
No. Am I remembering correctly?
If that's the case, y'all getting niggas on their last legs.
But that you got to think about it though. That is the name of our organization. Again, we don't cultivate. We're not farmers. We get niggas on their last leg. Think about the quarterbacks that we get. They come from other teams after they've already been washed. One of my favorite Raiders, even though he didn't do the most, Marshawn Lynch. A great running back that didn't have a lot left when he came. That's the name of their game. They grab people from other teams that they think are wrung out, that they may have a little juice left. Jerry Rice.
You'll have Randy Moss.
Randy
Moss, right.
What he do?
Nothing.
Chill, set NFL record.
Oh, you was for the Patriots.
Yeah.
But that again, that comes down to organization. Not Brady, just organization as a whole. I mean, Brady definitely played a part, but organization as a whole. when you bring people, it's another reason why Gardner Minshew looked so great in Indianapolis and then came to Vegas. And like I said, I think he's running for one of the worst Raider quarterbacks ever.
I remember y'all said that about Carr as well. I think y'all.
They setting them up for failure.
Who said that about Carr?
You and a bunch of other Raiders fans, y'all were very hard on Carr.
Said worst Raiders quarterback ever,
yeah,
though?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you said that, but y'all damn near treated CT.
Right, yeah. Didn't like Carr.
Like he was just the scum of the Raiders.
I didn't like Carr. I never liked Carr.
Right.
Gardner's only played, 3-4 games? Like,
yeah, the problem with the Raiders. Yeah, the problem with the Raiders, Cliff, is y'all got champagne taste on beer buckets. That's really what it comes down to.
That's not at all the case.
Okay.
That's not at all the case, Mark. We have been the top team in the top, at least the top 5 teams in cap space for the past 3 years now. We have the money. It's the decision making.
So people, okay. So y'all sound like my dad. My dad got bread. He don't want to spend it. So what's that say?
But that
you're frugal. You're frugal. You're frugal. You don't.
That's not, it's not even. It's not even a frugal thing. It's not even a frugal thing. They're willing to pay people too much. They paid Gardner too much.
No, I can't agree. Okay, why'd you say that y'all let Josh Jacobs go? What was the reason? Money, right?
No, I don't even think that it was money. It
was money.
No, I think that they. No, I think that they didn't value the position.
Either way, value.
They didn't value the position.
But the value comes with money, because us putting a value on you is telling you.
But again, it's not about Josh Jacobs though. It's about the position. Because mind you, Josh Jacobs was the number 1 running back in the NFL the year before we got rid of him.
So you're just saying that the Raiders
they didn't value the running back position at the time. They knew that Carr was their guy. They thought Carr was the gunslinger. So they figured, let's put everything around Carr. Fuck the run game. Why would we run it when Carr is putting up these stats? But it took them at least 4 years to realize Carr's not the best in pressure situations.
But I don't know. I just wouldn't have got rid of Joe Cox. Like I told you before.
I wouldn't have either. I wouldn't have either. But I also wouldn't have gotten rid of Khalil Mack.
Right.
There's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
But Raiders, that's what they come down to money. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not money. It's decision making. It's decision making. Well, they chose that year that they got rid of Khalil. They chose to go with Tom Gruden as head coach. What is Tom Gruden known for? His offense. Even more so, his quarterbacking. He doesn't value defense. So you know when it comes to paying someone like a defensive player, Gruden's not going to want to do that.
I don't think that's true, Cliff, because he kept Brooks around for a long time, Warren Sapp around. Like, he paid his guy. That's how that Buccaneers team.
Warren Sapp is another one that you can add to that list. He gained his legend prior to making it to the Raiders. He didn't trade Warren Sapp because why would you at that point? What are you getting for a Warren Sapp? You get more for keeping a Warren Sapp on your team, even though he's not producing at that level, than getting rid of him. We seen Devontae just go in the current market for a 4th conditional. Third conditional. It was the dude we was just talking about today, D-Hop, that went for a 4th conditional. But that's what I'm saying. When we see players like that are quote unquote still top 5 wide receivers go for a 3rd conditional, what sense does it make to trade not even a early 30 Warren Sapp? And from that position, that defensive tackle position, doesn't make sense. Warren Sapp was great, but he was never an Aaron Donald.
I mean, he's one of the best defensive tackles to ever play the game, man.
Right, but
But
he
he
was
wasn't
never.
Aaron
But he
Donald.
wasn't an
Yeah.
Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is the guy that you're like, yeah. And even still, if he would have chose to play, even though we know the Rams wouldn't have got rid of him, if they would have accepted calls, every team in the league would have contacted. That wouldn't have been the same way for Warren Sapp at the point that he was on the Raiders. So you just keep him. Because at least his jersey sales are high and at least he has extra people watching our games.
All right.
Doesn't make sense to otherwise.
No, that's true. That's true.
But back to the games because it ain't too
Right.
many.
Oh yeah, Pick'ems. We only did the Thursday night. I don't even know if but CT gave it. We all three gave ours for the.
I said
Now
Vikings
here's the
still
thing
deserve
though.
to
This next one, we got the Cardinals Dolphins, but they saying that Tua is supposed to be back this week.
Easy money. Two or not, Cardinals all day. They're the better team. I'll try to tell
I
you,
don't
Cliff.
think he's coming back this week.
Yeah,
You
and
don't
the
think
Cardinals
so?
He'll be a game time decision, but yeah.
probably, but
And
with the
they'll
Cardinals,
go out there and get hit again.
If he does come back, man, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this nigga needs a helmet attached to his shoulder pads.
he already said he's not wearing the helmet that they recommended. There is a recommended helmet that they have for him, and he's already came out. and
It's
said he's
not the
not.
helmet though.
He get
It's his
hurt.
neck. This nigga had to have neck
You
support.
get hit with that on, that'll hurt.
This nigga had to have
Right.
neck support through
Yeah.
pre-K. I'm telling you, like, there's no way his neck is too weak.
You got the iron. Whatever you
It's not the helmet, it's his neck. He has a bad neck. It doesn't matter what helmet you put him in.
you just don't have to take this line.
You could give him goose feather pads inside of his helmet. He's still going to sleep. I'm trying to tell you. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's just injury
They
prone.
season on the line if he don't come back, so you know that.
You are correct. Well, I don't know, not necessarily with this game, but
So you lose this one?
yeah, no, not
Yeah, I'm
necessarily.
They
with
just
this
lost to
game.
the Colts.
I mean, I think
But the
Dolphins
Cardinals
do.
is also NFC.
But what's that mean? What does that
It
mean?
looks
Yeah,
it
what
looks
is that?
bad on your record, but there's a lot
what
of
I'm talking about,
AFC
overall record.
teams that are still very low.
But that'll change.
The
That'll
top
change.
No,
team
it
will
will
be,
change, but what I'm
Buffalo,
saying is
though.
that's all the reason why I don't feel like this would be a make or break game because their team your Patriots are what 1-6?
Yep.
My Raiders are 2-5. The
But Pittsburgh is up there, the Ravens, Kansas City.
but we know
Guys,
that there are gonna
we
be
won't
certain
get a wild
teams.
card. There won't be wild card spots, baby.
We know there are gonna be certain teams, but Pittsburgh and the Ravens are also in the same division, aren't they?
And they
Yeah.
can still both get in.
Yeah, they can both get in. They can both get in, but I don't see it being I don't at all see it being a make or break game for the Dolphins, but
I don't think it's a make or break game. 'Cause I think their season's been over for a while.
at the end of the day, we're at week 8.
Yeah, their season's over. They're
This
just
is-
playing
this
with-
is-
It's the halfway mark.
Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah.
correct. This is the halfway mark. There's 10 more weeks of the season, but we are at the halfway mark. So we don't know. It's still a lot of AFC football to shake out. And right now, it's only a few teams on top.
Well, they're the bad news Bears right now. They can't catch a break. This is not fair. There's certain teams where I feel like they've already accepted that this is kind of pretty much a done deal. I feel like you guys have accepted that as the Raiders. I feel like the Dolphins
I'm
have
hoping
accepted
we
that.
have.
Yeah, because I mean, I mean,
After
sometimes you don't-
after this week, I'm hoping we have. But that's why I'm not upset about this. Like
Right.
usually I'd be upset.
Right.
Like I'm not pissed about that because I wanted this to happen. I literally said I don't want them to succeed. I thought that they would. I don't want them to succeed with this current team.
Right, because then
It
they won't
wasn't
make any.
right.
I guess you are right. The
Exactly.
field is kind of open, ain't it? Like the team is losing.
Yeah.
It's kind of open, but then again, it's not because look, the Chiefs keep getting better, and they still undefeated. You know what
But
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
Like,
there's three teams you know that's up there, but
Right.
for everybody else is still in the
Right.
spot.
It's just the
Yeah.
Chiefs, Ravens, and the Steelers. That's it.
Steelers, yeah.
And the
Chiefs,
Bills
Ravens,
and the
Steelers,
Bills
Bills.
somewhat. Yeah.
Bills, yeah.
And don't forget, the Texans are still the y'all keep forgetting the Texans. The Texans.
Texas doing
Still
all
the
right.
Texans. Nah, they doing good.
They
They
doing all
lost to
right.
good teams. They lost to good teams, and they lost like teams that were just a little bit better. They are flawed. I mean, that's still flawed.
They
Joe
doing all
Mixon's
right.
back.
But see, that's the good thing about the NFL. I don't know if I'll say good thing, but it's one and done. Ain't no 7-game series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't matter who you are, if you had a bad game, you're out of here. You're
they're out of
done.
here.
You got one shot at this. And
Yeah.
right now, the AFC as a whole, even with the Ravens losing to my Raiders, even with the Steelers, even with the Broncos, even with
Oh, the
they
Steelers
all
did
look
lose.
shaky. The only one that doesn't look shaky is
Well-
NFL's
The
team.
Steelers look nice.
Yeah, I think I have to stand incorrect on that because I think to see, I don't know if you actually watched that Steelers
I
game.
did.
I watched the fourth quarter. When you can come in, I don't know if you know the records that Russ broke for the Steelers that game. When you can come in, I haven't talked to my dad about it yet. I'm sure he's excited, but when you can come in and do that in Pittsburgh, especially, that's big, and we haven't seen that. I
No,
mean,
you
like,
all right.
And have
like,
two dominant
no one,
quarterbacks
no
like
one's,
that. You got
nobody's.
two dominant.
But think about it. Nobody's seen that since Terry Bradshaw.
And the team that you did it against has a pretty good defense. They didn't play the best that game.
Right.
But
I mean, 264. I think he had at least 264. He had 264 passing yards, like 2 or 3 tutties. You're getting George Pickens involved, who I've been saying on the Steelers has to get the ball.
right.
The attitude problem or not, he has to. You know what I'm saying? You getting everybody involved. Hell, Najee. Look, Najee even had 100.
Yeah,
plus rushing yards.
Najee impressed
Come
me
on,
that
now.
game because
Come on,
he's
now.
another one that's like, I'll never bet on him.
No, yeah, man. Not
Every
good.
time y'all send me a bet with a Najee Harris touchdown, I delete it.
Yeah, he sure did get one.
Every single time y'all send me, I'll delete it. And it's a nigga where it's like, it's not that you're not capable of doing it. You've just ruined too many of my slips with me betting on it. Not willing to
agree.
do it anymore.
I agree, but I think what's nice for Najee, and I didn't.
And Najee got what? He was the one that broke the last second joint.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
even
Like,
have had a touchdown if it wasn't for the last second.
you hear me?
If it wasn't for the defense thinking they're kneeling.
And sometimes it comes down to the last second.
Sometimes it do come down to
It
the last
don't
second.
matter. That's not enough for me to be like, oh, Najee's back on my
But-
list. I'll
but-
bet on him.
But you haven't seen Najee with. That's what I'm saying. When you said back to the original point, you said the Steelers are shaky. No, you've seen the shaky Steelers with Justin Fields, but that offense and that
They're 5 and
defense
2.
with Russ, they look like just a little bit
No,
better
that
than they've been
that frees a little bit up for Najee. That frees
Right, that's
a
what I'm
little.
getting at.
It does.
That's what I'm getting at.
From somebody that played the running back position, it
Right,
frees you
exactly.
up when you have a good pass.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still up to you at the end of the day, and it's not like you're just getting. You got to think Najee Harris is what people thought Saquon Barkley was supposed to be,
I agree. He came out of Alabama, don't he?
and Najee Harris and Saquon Barkley ended up saying, "Oh no. I still got this. Don't try to replace me before." Everybody was hype off them first 2 seasons of Saquon and then forgot about him. And I was one of the people that was like, I like him, but he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
That last season, 2023 to 24, he stayed healthy. And I was like, see, now that's dangerous. And
Right.
what did the Giants do? Got rid of him. Stupid.
Yeah. Yep, give him an O-line.
And you seen the clip that they've been posting around Facebook and Instagram where it was like Sirianni came over to him and was like, "Hey, you only 13 yards off of your career high. I want you to get it." He's like, "Nah." He said, "Nah." He said, "No." He said, he even stopped. He said, "Are you good with that?" He said, "Yeah, I'm cool." He said, "No, I really want." He said, "No, let the young boys eat."
Mm-hmm.
That was listen.
I'm still.
No,
No,
I
I
got
respect.
plenty more opportunities.
I still would have got it though. I ain't
Whole
gonna lie.
fourth quarter. You had the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would have done it. I mean, because why not? 'Cause you
Yeah, I
can do
would
both.
have.
Like
I would have. I'd
I
have been
could've-
like, Coach, give me 3 plays,
right.
and then let the
Yeah.
young boys eat.
Yeah,
I need
I'm
to
gonna
get
get
involved.
mine real quick. Right, I'm gonna get
And I
mine
only
when y'all-
say 3 because let's be honest, my team knows the same thing you know, and they know that you about to give it to me. So give me 3 shots. If I don't get it
Yeah.
in 3, let the young boys eat.
Don't end up like Chris Godwin and get a tackle on the last play of the game and get out for the season.
Oh man, I did hear that he's out for the season, bro. That's crazy.
Hurt my
Mike
whole
Evans-
fantasy league, bro. My team is going down the drain.
I'm glad
I
I
didn't hear
get that.
that. You said it was off
Bruh,
a tackle.
last-
He tackled
bruh.
somebody.
Mike
He got
Evans
that.
might be out too. Mike Evans went out too. And Chris
Oh,
might be
did
out.
he?
Yep.
That makes sense too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Chris Godwin got hurt.
It was like the last play of the game. He threw it to him. It was like, then he got tackled and he think he broke his ankle. Yeah.
That's
Damn.
tough.
That's a tragic way to go out, bro.
Yep.
Well, let's get these picks in because I got pissed.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Cardinals, Dolphins. You said Cardinals, Mount. Cardinals what?
Cardinals for sure all day.
Hard.
Cardinals by 10.
If Tua play, I'm going to.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't like ifs.
Even if Tua play, I'm trying to tell you, man. Kyler Murray is
Tua's different.
Oh.
Tua's different when you make something different.
If Tua play, I would definitely go with Miami.
Yep.
I think their morale and everything is just shot.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go Cardinals 3 just cause I'm gonna play it safe. And if Tua comes back and his helmet's not attached to his shoulder pads, I don't know how long he's gonna be there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out a few weeks. He's invested. He's going to be good.
Who? Cut out,
Tua.
CT. Who you talking about? Tua.
Tua.
You said he'll be back? Like he is gonna? What'd you say though?
I said it was Cliff was saying if he's back. I said he should be rested. He should be good.
He should be.
He should be, but man, hell no, we don't think he's gonna be, bro. As soon as he take a hit, bro. As soon as that offensive line is trash in Miami too. That offensive line is not good.
Dame Loki got 10 rebounds tonight.
Dame got how many? You said CT?
Yeah, hold up. Y'all talk about. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead, Cliff. You said.
What you think the
Dame
odds was on that?
Bro,
And
I'm
he
already
got
knowing.
like 7. He got like 7 threes, bro.
Bro,
He got 32. God damn, I should have put all
wait,
my shit on account.
CT, he has how many points?
Bro, he got like 37 threes.
Oh yeah, bro. It was
He
gonna
got
be
like
over.
7. He got like at least 8 to 9 rebounds.
But see, CT, that's what pissed me off. Because if we go off of last year's averages when he was a marquee, we know we wasn't seeing typical games like that other day.
Shit,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
is the beginning of the season though. This is damn healthy. This is a new
Yeah.
He had a fresh offseason, man, with this team. Remember, he had just got there last year. He had chose where
Right.
he was going.
And he had just went through a divorce
Got
too.
a new coach. You know what I'm saying? Docky with him all offseason.
Well, knew everything CT.
And I knew no Paul George and Embiid tonight, so I knew he should have killed.
Andre Drummond playing.
And I think
And
fucking
Paul George wasn't playing?
No, he out too.
Ooh.
And Kelly Oubre just what he got? Kelly Oubre got 15 on the air. What is my team looking like, man?
Bro, I'm telling you, my parlays went to hell.
Bro, I like going to the plate downtown because I had my pencil, bro. I was checking shit off where I keep the stats like that. And I'm watching
I was
the game.
checking. No, that is dope. I might have to do that one day for that.
And I'm watching the game, so if I'm watching the game, I'll be like, all right, if bro, I need 20, but he got 3 right here, he got 5, he got 7.
You can keep a better track.
Better checking it up. Yeah. That shit's so nice
Damn.
on that TV. They wear good cushion like a theater.
For real?
Bruh, so nice.
Yeah, they let you smoke in there?
No dude sparked up a black in there. They was like, "Hey, no, get out!" He sparked up a black in there.
Shit. Feel like that was the first piss of the day, boy.
Jimmy Butler only got 3 points, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying though, like about these key players and star players, like
Yeah, he did miss, all right. But you got CT on the Cardinals Dolphins game.
I got Cards by 10.
Cardinals 10.
I don't think so.
Jets Pats. Gets interesting.
Jets, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers. Just like I called it, I think the other week. Yep, CT. That reminds me, I told you that the Jaguars were going to treat y'all like a rebound game, and what they do, beat the brakes off y'all and treat y'all like a rebound game. But I say that to say it's going to be Jets because Aaron Rodgers, Devontae. I do like your boy Christian Gonzalez, CT, but I think Aaron's going to tear y'all up. So, anyways, I'm going to say Jets by 14. 14. 14 points. Jets.
I got Jets
Can't
6.
be mad at it. I'm gonna go.
But they beat the Jets, so that's saying something. And they very well could. And Garrett Wilson, Brees
Devontae had
Hall,
nothing
right?
but a tackle last game.
Yeah, Devontae. I mean,
he gonna kill this game though.
No, you think against your boy, the young bull Gonzalez? You think?
He can't guard everybody.
No, he can't guard everybody, but he can guard.
I'm
He
sure
can
they're
guard.
gonna have him on Devontae. They might not
Right.
have him. They
That's
might
what
not
I'm
have
saying.
him traveling by no
Wilson.
means, but
No, if that's your number one corner, he's guarding their number one receiver.
I don't know if he's traveling though.
Yeah, he might not be because I mean you got Garrett to worry about too.
Yeah,
But
when you go on the opposite sides of the field, that's a different.
a different
Like you
playing
gotta
field.
give him time to develop into that.
Right.
He ain't gonna be that in his second year. Granted, not even granted, but he missed half of the season last year.
Yeah.
I got the. I'm gonna try to win this week. I'm gonna take the Jets 7.
Jet 7. That's what I need to do. I need to start playing for the win and not the.
Yeah, so I'm trying to pick my team.
You know, I play for the win every week. You know what I'm saying?
This one's a pretty easy one. Ravens Browns.
Browns by 10.
Shut your mouth.
Ravens by 21.
Damn.
And Deshaun Watson's out for the year. It's over. It's done. Done deal. Dealio. He got the same injuries Aaron Rodgers had. Achilles.
Mm-hmm. They got DTR playing.
Who's that?
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
I don't think
I mean, you might see a little bit of Jameis this week, actually, because DTR.
Oh, Winston. Yeah, he's going to get the start over him, I think. They actually have been wanting
last week.
I've been hearing preferences of starting Winston over.
I'm going Ravens 6 too.
Ravens 6? Only by 6?
Yeah, because I do have a feeling that you do see some Winston, and I think Winston is a wild card.
Shit, not against that Ravens defense.
I think Winston is a good thing for Cleveland against a squad like the Ravens.
Time will tell.
If he starts the whole game, I can see a potential upset.
I mean, I like them.
I mean, they did just get rid of Cooper, but...
Oh, yeah, they did. Right.
That don't mean shit, though. Jameis been doing that since the beginning of his career with Tampa Bay. He ain't had shit.
But he had Mike Evans. What you mean?
He ain't had shit like that. He's just slinging that bitch.
Well, also not to make an excuse for him, he had to get like LASIK. His eyes were
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he had that going for him, but he did have Mike Evans though.
Who you got, CT?
CT don't know who he got.
Who was y'all talking about? My bad, I had to put the
Ravens.
headphones back in.
Ravens, Browns.
Oh, Ravens by 21.
Okay.
Mr. MVP Lamar, he probably is on pace to win MVP again though. I ain't gonna lie.
I swear, huh?
He's throwing like 3 or 4 touchdowns a week, bro. Like this nigga going crazy.
Yeah, he
He threw
is.
5 last week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, just going crazy. And niggas tried to say he really wasn't a passing kind of quarterback.
What if he went MVP and Henry went Offensive Player of the Year?
But that would be crazy.
That'd be all y'all win.
It could happen.
It could happen, but it won't.
Why the fuck not? Henry had 13 carries for like 160.
That's fine, but I still think Saquon's gonna get him in the end though.
What?
Oh my god.
No. Hell no.
Hell yeah. Like you heard what Cliff said, the Philadelphia Saquons. They have more than just
He's gonna be on his way down soon. Be ready. Sorry to say it.
Nah.
Well, let's talk about it. Eagles, Bengals.
Oh, we play the Bengals? Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
It's good to know. Maybe I'll bet Stephon a haircut because he's a Bengals fan. Where's the game at, Cliff?
In Cincy. I have to break my finger.
Let's say Eagles by 3.
Eagles 3.
Because since he still got some work to do, Jamar Chase been doing his thing, but he's going to show me this week. So I'm going Philly 3. There's no one stopping AJ Brown in that Cincinnati defense or Saquon.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Bengals by 7.
Oh, the game's in Cincinnati, you said, Cliff? Ooh. Last minute trip? I wish I would have known, man.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have this one written down. I think
What one?
this game. How am I leaning?
Are the Raiders on a bye week?
Nah, we play the Chiefs.
No, you're not picking for that shit.
Oh yeah,
7-0.
Taking the Chiefs on that one.
But you always say that y'all beat them once a year. Y'all know them.
That's also with a decent offense. But if our offense can't score, ain't no way to beat the Chiefs.
Hey, and look, you know what? This is karma to y'all. Remember that video?
Bengals. You sure?
Remember that video? That's karma to y'all. Remember that video that was going around from y'all with that little hermit?
Yeah, I do.
Hermit. So I'm saying, Cliff, y'all
I'm
talk
going
too
Bengals
soon.
10.
Yeah, Raiders talk too soon. And you know what? Hey, look, Cliff. You know they're gonna use that as a bulletin board material this week for y'all.
I mean, they could, but who gives a fuck about the quarterback? They can't do nothing but throw. You know, it's not like motherfucker say that about a defensive lineman.
All right.
That could still be head work. We could still be able to make his head. Fuck. You know you sound like Kermit. Bill Seahawks.
Oh,
Seahawks about 10.
Where's the game at?
Seahawks 10 in Seattle.
They're gonna be on Josh head.
Bills by 7.
I think I'm going.
Who's they? There's no more Legion of Boom in Seattle. Who's they?
So they locked up though. They still got some lockup.
Who's that? You can't even name a locked up player on the Bills.
Who?
Name one.
They got another Lawrence that played for the Giants. They traded away. They got what's his name? 27 Wooten. They got Diggs at safety.
Wait, Diggs.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a different? He might be related to him. Yeah, I mean, okay, I hear you, but it's really the offense. I'm more worried about the Seahawks offense at this point because
Geno, you got DK, Tyler. Throwing
For
He
300s.
bought
400,
out
Bill.
and good.
Throwing
What you mean?
300s. I
Yeah,
got
he
him in
throws
my
like
fantasy.
300
He's
yard games.
killing.
He
He's
has like 300 yard
killing.
games every week. Every
Yeah.
week.
He's killing.
You said
Every week.
300-yard game every week.
Damn
No, I didn't say
near
every
the
week.
past couple, like damn near almost the past couple weeks. At least 250 to 300. At
Yep.
least.
Getting no Finn involved. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill's
because you
3.
got to watch Gino. Yeah, you got to watch Gino, bro. Like I ain't gonna stunt on Gino.
And they
I
got Kenneth
seen
Walker
Gino.
back. Kenneth Walker running that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker going crazy.
Yeah, they running that
I
shit. It's so I'm going
definitely watched the
Seahawks.
Seahawks this year.
Bills look like they can be stopped for sure.
No, for
I'm still
sure. I
not picking.
definitely agree with
I'm
that.
still not picking them over the Bills, but I'm just saying, like, I do respect Gino's game.
I definitely agree with that.
Seahawks what 5-2? Yeah, they up there.
Probably something like that. Something slight. You know what I mean? Something slight.
They defense
I
killed
know
last
the
game
Bills are
too.
5-2. I don't know what the. Let me look it up.
Seahawks are probably the same.
Who
Similar.
they play last week? They dominated them.
They played the Falcons. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen them get a.
yeah, bro. Beat the shit out of the Falcons. Bijan couldn't get shit done. Well, I think Bijan might have scored. Jake London
Shout
scored.
out Lonzo Ball making his return back to the league. I see you just got an alley oop.
Fuck Lonzo. He could say he overrated.
Dame went crazy tonight.
That's wild, bro. I had him under 30.
Under 30, he definitely
Yeah,
was
I
up
mean,
there.
4-3.
I mean, well, because 33,
4-3
7-3.
Chiefs.
4
Or
and 3.
I said the Chiefs. The Seahawks.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
4-3.
Chiefs Raiders though.
Oh yeah,
Easy
Chiefs
one.
got 21.
Chiefs about 20. Yeah.
It could even be 27, but I'm saying 21 to be nice.
Yep.
I'll go Chiefs 13.
I'm not
Kareem
even going
Hunt.
to ask.
It's gonna be
Crazy.
Last
Trav gonna be
one,
cute.
Colts Texans.
Texans, easy money. Texans by 14.
Texans
Division.
by 10. They ain't been looking too good for me.
They ain't, but it's the Colts. This is a division game, though. But
They thankful they got Joe
Texans,
Mix on the
too.
team.
This gonna be
Right.
a game. I'm gonna go 6. Texans 6.
Giannis got his 25. Yes, sir.
oh, I knew he would. I know he
He's
was
looking great, bro. I told you Brooke Lopez can boy. He damn got 10 rebounds.
Yeah, I tried to tell Chris. That's what I'm saying. I had.
I bet that was like a
Lopez.
plus 400.
Yeah, I had Lopez.
I know that was plus 400, boy. Man. And Dame too. Dame to get.
What are you gonna say, Cliff?
Who he got hitting them?
Couple of them. I had something earlier. But,
You said what?
I said I had a couple of hit-ups early. So I remember.
Mine's go to Stephen A. and Mad Dog for trying to downplay my boy's history in the making. Him and his son. Don't do that, boy. Don't do that. We'll never see that again.
Yeah, Jimmy ain't gonna get me to 15.
Jimmy ain't even gonna get 10. I'm sick.
Yeah, Jimmy's. I don't want to say he's trash, but he's highly inconsistent.
They down 30 damn near. Pablo just killed him.
Someone text.
He only got 3 assists. I needed 6 from him.
Who, Pablo?
Mm-hmm.
He had some buckets today.
And Bam only got 5 rebounds. Yeah, that game right there is the only one that. Fuck.
I think they put the bench in. It's over.
Hit the showers. I mean, hit the showers to. I have to say, I guess the Cardinals for the D-Hop, the Raiders for the Devontae, and the Browns for the Cooper. Yeah,
For making trades.
Yeah, and for trading those players, I'm fine with the trades, but
Mine's go to Andy Dalton, man.
You gotta get him off the. You gotta get him off the team for the space.
Yeah, they taking up a lot of cap too.
If they don't want to play, what's the point in keeping them and taking the hit on the cap?
Y'all not helping us win either, so yeah, get on up out of here.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
Any year time is running out, you're old, you ain't never won nothing anyways. Get out of here.
I'm at the age now where I get offended when niggas call niggas my age old. I'm not
In the
gonna point out.
NFL, yeah, it's over.
No, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
That
It's just funny
body got a
hearing
lot
it
of
when you
miles
say it.
on it, a lot of beating on it.
Ah,
Who's
yeah,
my hit'ems? Who is my hit'ems? I feel like I had something prepared and I can't remember it.
Also, hit him for Michigan football. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are god awful. Um, I feel really bad for Coach Moore, who's taken over this mess that Harbaugh has left. Y'all are god awful, and y'all got to look yourself in the mirror and
He
figure
lost a
out.
lot of recruits in that portal too, bro. Like you can't expect them to be great.
I mean that, and they
When
just
Harbaugh left, that took a lot. That
it
took a
did.
lot. No Louis there, like Dion would say. It's all FUBU. All FUBU now.
I mean, you
That
gotta.
did no Louis song.
I can't let you do that without saying the OSU gotta hit them too.
Why? Y'all been? I
Mm,
mean, y'all lost to Oregon, but
lost to
y'all.
Oregon. Like what? It's one
Nah,
Yeah,
team.
OSU gotta hit them, man. Especially, well, more so than OSU. Ryan Day.
I knew you were going to say
Yeah, more so than OSU. Ryan Day for sure.
that. Ryan Day, coach of the year.
OSU will be there in the end.
Well, yeah, they gonna be in the playoffs because they. I mean, they don't.
They're gonna knock everybody off in the playoffs. They're gonna be there.
I
They
don't
ain't
know if
gonna
they'd
knock
make a
everybody out.
natty. I
Top
don't know.
four.
I don't know if they make a natty. Not. I don't know if I'm not.
That'd be top four.
Alabama, Georgia, and Texas. And then who's
I'm
the
not the
other one?
most
Oregon.
confident.
Alabama,
And
Georgia,
Oregon,
Texas.
CT. Stop
I'm not
playing.
the most confident Will
Oregon,
Howard to
Ohio
be
State,
talking about no
Georgia.
natty.
Texas, Oregon, Bama, Georgia. They're not. I don't think Ohio State's better than any of those teams right now. I'm just saying. Me personally.
But in that bowl game, yeah, that's when they're gonna show up.
Yeah.
Like Cliff said, Will Howard? Nah, not with Will Howard.
Yeah,
And that
Will
defense,
Howard and Ryan Day, them is
nah.
I would
Them
be
teams
I would
look
be
dumb.
concerned if that was my pilot, my co-pilot. Let's put it
You
like
hear me?
that.
Real talk. Real talk.
For sure. And Ryan Day's what, 1-5 against top 5 teams in college football.
Right. CTP.
You ain't really beat Michigan like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Day, you gotta hit him. You gotta hit him.
Gotta hit him, Ryan.
Okay, Drew. Yeah.
Smith. Huh?
I can't remember who I had though, but yeah, definitely Ryan.
You said the Buckeyes. You said
Yeah,
Ryan.
but that wasn't.
That was a cop out.
Yeah, that I mean, somewhat, I guess. I can't remember who I had though.
You always gotta have a cop out ready just in
Who
case
I
you
had
forget.
to hit him.
Was it anything boxing related, basketball related, football related, or trying to narrow it down for you?
Andy Dalton, stay out the streets, stay in the crib.
I mean,
I can't remember. Fuck it.
well, hit him. Whoever got to hit him, just know that you hit him.
Nah, it's going solely to Ryan Day.
Ryan fucking Day, the Ohio State coach, the guy.
Definitely Gardner Minshew. He gotta hit him.
Gardner can't
That
hit him.
motherfucker better be lucky he used to living in a van.
Why you say that?
After
He
that
ain't got
last,
nothing.
yeah,
He ain't got nothing to lose.
he's not. There's not gonna be no other team to pick him up.
You don't think?
Fuck no.
Somebody always needs somebody. You know what I mean?
Fuck no.
They ain't about to Kaepernick him.
Not after this.
Someone will get him.
Not after this.
But I think it's all about systems, right? So just because someone doesn't work
I agree.
Work in another system. So.
I agree, but Gardner. See, that's the thing is the quarterback position in the NFL is taking off in a sense to a point that a guy like Gardner, best case scenario, ends up being a Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that gets picked up on 1 years for different teams until but it's not. I don't really see it being hella teams that's
They
going to
still
want to
si-
have room for him.
they still signing Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco, and Matt Ryan up until he retired last year. They're gonna sign Gardner still.
I don't know if Gardner is them.
No, I'm not saying he's them, but I mean, a backup's a backup. He's got
At the end
experience.
of the day, I'm sure Andy Dalton, even playing for the Bengals, has a pretty close to winning record.
No, I don't think so. Because he was playing against Boston.
I'm pretty sure that Andy Dalton was taking the Bengals to playoffs.
There wasn't no Carson Palmer for the Bengals.
No, not at all. Not at all. But
But remember who they replaced him with? The boy Joey.
there's a reason why Andy's still getting around. Andy was winning in Cincy. He was winning in Dallas. Chicago, he only played a few games.
Yeah, but he never won one counted though.
Right, because he's one of them guys that are just able to keep you afloat.
Andy's like the kid that got perfect attendance, but he was never necessarily the best student. You know what I mean? Or the best whatever. He shows up.
No, I agree with
so I
that
think-
100. Now the issue, because the real point that we were making is Gardner, on the other hand, not only is not that, but the only team that you've ever really kept afloat was Indianapolis.
I mean, he stepped in for us when I think, Jalen got hurt.
He's played games. He's filled in a role, but
I wasn't impressed by him when he was with us.
Right.
I mean, I told you.
you got a couple wins.
Right.
You got a couple wins out of that little run, but that wasn't.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, you didn't keep them afloat. You didn't keep them in the position they were in. You didn't maintain your status.
That he's no Nick Foles.
But I mean, Nick only did that on a fluke.
Man, stop it with that fluke shit, man. You and Mike Brown. Man. Stop it. Stop
It's the truth.
it. Stop.
You ain't heard of Nick Foles beforehand or afterwards.
I heard of him afterwards. What you mean? Ring of Honor? Probably future Hall of Famer, damn near.
You ain't heard him before or afterwards when he went to Jacksonville or wherever the fuck that was. They sent him. You ain't hear of him before or after.
That's fine because that's not his.
He got
fault.
his name in there, but that's
not his fault because I said this. That was Philadelphia.
but that's also the definition of a fluke.
No, that was Philadelphia's fault for getting rid of their hot hand. Because remember, I told you that year. I said we should have kept him over Carson Wentz. He's the hot hand. He finished the season.
I didn't disagree with that.
You know what I mean? So to his point, I feel like because he got shipped off, it might have been injuries and a confidence thing. Like I think his confidence got shaken. Because think about it, Cliff. If you just fucking win a Super Bowl, even as a backup, and you win MVP, and then they ship you off, like not too long after.
But you got the biggest contract you've ever gotten in life.
What's that mean? You still want to keep playing for the team? You just want to ring.
I got a Super Bowl, and I just got the biggest. I wouldn't have gotten that if I stayed in Philly. I just won a Super Bowl, and I got the biggest contract I've ever gotten in life before I ride off into the sunset.
See, but I think, like he said, if he had it his way, he would have wanted to stay in Philly for less money just because.
I'm sure of that.
Time.
But I'm also sure that probably wouldn't have ended the best for him. It's best that you get paid and ride off into the sunset.
I agree. That wouldn't have been still good.
Because as far as we talk about with quarterback conditioning, Raiders, Browns, all them, F. D minus. Eagles, though, C plus.
C plus. Whoa, jinx you on me.
C plus. So all I'm getting at is while they have had better circumstances, they're not much better from that quarterback role. So to have a backup like Nick Foles leading the charge may not be the best on a long-term season situation.
Well, we were quarterback whisperers until Andy Reid.
Who you whisper to? Not McNabb.
I mean, but here's the thing.
Warren
in the end,
Moon.
we had Randall Cunningham too. No, we had Randall Cunningham, not Warren.
Oh, yeah, you right.
But no, I mean, I was never a McNabb fan. Truly, I did like him at one point. I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I did like him at one point. But one thing I'll give him is he did get us to multiple NFC champions. Super Bowl that he threw up in fucking I feel like a bitch. But yeah, I mean, what I'm getting at is like, look what he did with McNabb, which is now what we're seeing with someone like a Mahomes. Like the whole point is like you give him a halfway decent. Yeah, what do you mean?
You compare.
Yes, Cliff. Andy Reid has coached Michael Vick. He's coached Donovan McNabb. And he's coached Patty Mahomes. Those are his three latest.
Not saying you're wrong, but you're saying what he did with Donovan McNabb is what he's doing with Patrick Mahomes.
That's not what I said. Nope, that's not what I said once, because they're not the same resume. No. What I'm saying is he's turned decent to good quarterbacks into pretty good quarterbacks under his watch. Now, he got over the hump with Patty. He couldn't get over the hump with Donovan. But he still help Donovan and vice versa get to the NFC Championship games and the one Super Bowl. He just couldn't get over the hump with Donovan. Again, you can't compare the resumes, but what's the common factor? Andy Reid, he's a true quarterback whisperer. That's why I'm not shocked at Mahomes' success, because look what he did with Donovan's punk ass. That's what I was getting at. Had we had a Patty Mahomes kind of guy, we would have had a Patty Mahomes in Philly. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Like, you give him a great quarterback, he's going to turn him into a Patty Mahomes. You give him a decent quarterback, he's going to turn him into a Donovan McNabb. You see what I mean? Like, but he's the factor. He is the reason. Like, he's probably behind Bill Belichick, honestly, as far as, to me, modern day great coaches. So.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but it's only two to pick from, really.
No, it's not. Nope. Lombardi. There's a reason why it's called the Lombardi Trophy.
Modern. You said modern day.
Oh, no. Even then, you're wrong. The two most recent coaches.
Who you gonna say, Sean Payton?
No, Cliff. I'm gonna say
Mike
fucking
Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin, nigga, who's never had less than a 500 fucking season. What are you talking about? Modern day goated, nigga, for a black man and a coach. 18 seasons, never less than 500. Never less. Yeah, nigga. CT knew.
Right. Impressive.
CT knew.
Impressive, but that's what you're describing is an average grade.
Average? Who? What niggas go 18 seasons and you go fuck?
Right,
okay.
Right. But if you go 18 seasons and one coach doesn't, but gets 5 Super Bowls and you get 2.
He got 3, don't he? 3?
Does he have 3? I thought it was only 2.
Actually, he only has 1. The one in 08.
I thought he had 2.
I thought he had 2. No. He won with
When's the last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl? 08.
Holmes? No,
Steelers. The Steelers, CT. Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga, they haven't won since 08. Nigga, want to know why I know?
But they beat the Cardinals?
My dad had us do family pictures and shit with the jerseys and everything, nigga, and I had braces. That's how long it's been. So I already knew the answer. I was just asking. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. That's why Steelers fans are anxious, because it's been a minute. 08? 16 years ago? Come on now. Or was that 2010? I might be wrong. Was it 2010?
No, 2010 was Rodgers.
The Colts? Rodgers?
And the
so
Packers.
It was 08. So it was 08 against the Cardinals with Kurt Warner. Yes. 08. Yes. So
Larry Fitzgerald, yeah.
So I hear what you're saying, but Cliff, but like you said, that's circumstantial organization wise. Your team had a goat on their hands.
See, I don't know if it is though at that point, because you've had enough time that your decision counts.
No,
your decision counts.
So
that means that the people that you bring in, you had a decision in agreeing upon.
But listen to what you said about your Raiders.
Right.
And the Steelers historically, Cliff, didn't value the quarterback since Terry Bradshaw. They haven't. They have not valued the quarterback since Terry Bradshaw. Roethlisberger happened to work out. right?
I
That he
agree.
happened to work out. But they never like were like, let's go get that guy at quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
But
To where
that doesn't that means nothing because they never valued the quarterback. It doesn't matter if they had a good one, i.e., why they were so willing to get rid of Kenny Pickett after 1 year after they
yeah,
drafted him with the #1 pick. Their
right,
culture was based upon defense. As long
right,
as they had a
exactly,
good defense together, they didn't give a fuck. What I'm
right.
saying is the Raiders don't have a culture at all. So if you're gonna
Well,
pick a quarter or a head coach to then come in and turn the game around, you can't be upset that he's working with the end of the bunch that you already had there, that your
true.
past two mistakes chose to bring there.
But your culture's been known for defense, though. I mean, you guys, you know
I
this
mean,
going
I
back to the
I
Spurs.
agree, but we don't
Yeah,
have a culture though. That would be the
yeah,
closest thing you can say is the Raiders played hard defense, but other than that,
yeah. I mean,
and it wasn't even that the hard defense we played was the best defense. That's just so
just rough,
happened, right. We
just
were
rough
willing to
football.
drag you into deep waters. Now they don't have any culture whatsoever. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, it's yeah. I see what you're saying. No, I mean the Steelers, though. Like I said, had they always went for a big name quarterback, they might have been in the conversation. I mean, because it's still impressive, right? Like even the fact that they haven't won a Super Bowl, we said since '08.
yeah,
Like,
but
there's
when
aren't they
we
still?
talking about legendary coaches, there's only two you're thinking of.
I mean, true, but I think at the end of the day, like I do think we got to put Mike Tomlin down, like in
He's
there
a
though.
he's
Like,
a he's a great coach. Legendary, you fall short of.
he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But there's a lot of coaches that have done less than him that are currently sitting in the Hall of Fame. What we're talking
Yeah,
about is legendary coaches. And what makes Bill Belichick legendary outside of the fact that he had Tom Brady is his defensive prowess. What makes Andy Reid legendary is the exact opposite.
but what about Tomlin's
He's
defensive? Like that's what
offensive.
he's known for. But that's what Mike Tomlin's known. He was a defensive coordinator before he was a head coach for
But
the
you know
Vikings.
what's funny about it, and another reason why I say he's not legendary is you are a defensive coach that they chose to fill a position that they already had under control. Their culture is defense. So they went with the safe bet in Tomlin.
But they didn't know what they was going to get.
But then you look at a squad like your Eagles. Andy Reid turned them around. You
Right,
look at your squad like the Chiefs. He turned them around.
right,
Even with Alex Smith, he turned the team around. Tomlins didn't turn anything around. He just kept up the consistency that was already there prior to him being there. Black quarterback, yes, I applaud that he got the opportunity and he made something
well,
of it. But when we talking
So
about
true.
legend, no, sir, you're not
but no,
close.
but no Steelers coach, and even though there's ones out there that have way more rings than him, no Steelers coach has ever had the record he's had in the time frame he's had
Agreed,
though.
agreed. But that's like
Yeah, their
saying,
winning
but
percentage is gonna
that's,
be
but
nuts.
that's also like saying Rich Gannon is one of the best quarterbacks the Raiders have had. We're just talking about
But he
the
is.
Raiders. But when you
But,
open it up to the entire league, he then falls very short of being the best.
but see, I don't think the consensus thinks so. I think Mike Tomlin is a very highly
Great
respected coach.
coach. Great
But,
coach. Legend coach? No.
I mean, I've heard a lot of players that don't play for him and never play for him say that though. So
But
that's what I'm
that,
saying.
but
He's got a lot of respect.
there's a lot of people that lose jobs that the players respect. We're talking
Yeah.
legendary coaching. Legendary coaching means I'm winning in and out, season
Okay.
upon season.
Well, let's put it this
Not
way.
just
So
maintaining a winning record, but I'm giving you more.
okay. So to your point, because we know what the Steelers fans expect, that's one of the biggest, we know, largest fan bases in all of sports, right? They haven't won a ring since '08. You think that they're just fine with the win percentage? Like you think that they don't want more? Like they were calling for his head, Cliff, like secretly a year or two ago, 3 years
That's the
ago.
thing. I don't care about the fan base. I'm speaking about the whole, as far as legendary. If I know that there are two coaches that have gotten at least 4 Super Bowls in the past 15 years and
Right.
nobody else comes close, I don't care about your win percentage. I'm not going to then look for the next metric to judge to say, well, we're talking about legends.
So you're going championship or bust is basically what you're trying to say, right?
See,
That's what it's
not even the championship or bust. People that have turned the tides around. Again, I said Andy Reid changed the Philly. He changed Kansas City. Bill Belichick, whether you want to admit it or not, changed the Patriots. Those are coaches that made an impact on their organizations to a point that they ended up creating dynasties. Now, while Tomlin's may be good enough to be on track to do that, he's yet to do so. So you can't put him at the same table with a Reid or a Belichick. Now, he might be right next up, waiting to sit at the table, but you're not graduated yet, sir.
Yeah.
You just busted a first round. You just wasted a first round pick. You wasted a first round pick of any NFL draft and got rid of it the year prior.
Who? Like who did they get rid of?
Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett.
I mean, but he wasn't like a.
He was a first round pick.
Right, it was there, but like you said, he was their first round pick, but he
Right,
wasn't like that.
But you picked him, right? You picked him number 1.
I mean, that happens all the time, though, Cliff.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, we don't see that happen all the time. We don't see a number 1 pick get selected and then traded the following year. We don't see that all the time. We don't.
I mean, well, he wasn't number 1 pick. He was a first, like you said, first.
He was like what number? He was like number 2 or 3.
No. Cliff. I'll tell you what, that's impossible. To get that pick, as you know, you got to have had a bad record. They've never had nothing less than a 500, which means they've not say never, but they haven't had no pick.
Kenny Pickett was up there. He was a lot higher than he should have been.
No, and that's fine because, well, but you have to understand, to their point, they were just trying to replace Roethlisberger because they had to. So they just picked a guy. I don't think that was ever their guy. I think they just had to pick a guy. It's almost like your bitch break up with you and you got a date on, like you had a big, show or something on Friday. Like, something like, so you're going to try to find, a replacement maybe real quick because you don't want to go looking dumb because, your bitch just left you. So Roethlisberger, retired. So we got to get somebody different. So we got to choose a guy. They just picked a guy. I don't think that they really wanted.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He was the first. He was the first quarterback.
A rebound. It's a rebound, Cliff. It was a rebound.
He was the first quarterback selected, but he was selected at 13.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was exactly.
But it doesn't matter. It's still a lottery pick. You wasted a lottery pick.
I mean, but it's all a gamble. No one ever. How many? Okay, look at the Chargers back in the day when they got.
But again, though, how many lottery picks can we say Andy or Bill wasted?
I'm not sure. I'd have to, without doing, the research. I'm not. Yeah, that's a good point.
Can't. That's what I'm saying. For that reason alone, and this was just in 2022. This was just not even 2 years ago. So you were well within your tenure. You were a seasoned head coach. The fact that you signed off on, checked off, whatever the case may be, on this as your pick, and then to get rid of him the following year looks bad.
Well, I don't think it. I mean, I don't think it
would
bad
look bad. No, it would look bad if it was Belichick or Reid that did that. It would look bad.
But no, okay. All right, perfect example.
Wait. Before you give your perfect example, let me just put it into perspective. Teams are willing enough to give a 4th round for D-Hop, a 3rd round for Adams, and you have a 1st round 13th pick, and you waste it on somebody that you don't even keep for 2 years.
Yeah. It wasn't a good fit. I mean, it's no different than the Patriots getting rid of Mac Jones, right?
But
That was a first round pick.
But the Patriots at least gave him 3 years.
Was it 3? I don't know if it was
2.
that long. But yeah, I don't think it was that long. Was it 2?
It was
I
3,
know
wasn't it?
No, it wasn't 3. I know it was
The
a year
first
with
year
Cam
he
Newton.
got
2.
him. The first year he got him to the playoffs.
He had a year with
The
Cam Newton.
second year he did not make it at all.
Yeah, I only look at it as a year with Cam
And I
Newton.
thought the third year he played half of the season and they benched him and
Exactly. Yeah, it was
No,
3.
no,
so it
and
was
it has to be.
3.
Was it 3? Because how
Yeah.
long has Belichick
The
been
COVID
retired?
year, yeah.
Because he's been on there since right before Belichick were at least
I think it was
retired.
21.
And when Belichick ain't been retired that long.
1
It's
year.
only been yeah, right. So what I'm saying, oh wait, when did he come into the league? You're saying 2020?
21.
Right.
21. So 21 through 2022
21,
season.
22, 23.
That's 1. Well, wait, 2021 to 2022 is 1. 2022 to 2023 is 2. 2023 to 2020. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right.
2023 was his last season with us, so yeah, it's 24 season now.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess 2 shots.
Right. We're on 24 to 25 right now.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, no, 2 shots. But I mean, it happens. Cliff. I mean, it's all a roll of dice. I mean, like if you can toss it up whatever way you want.
I agree.
These
It
guys
does
don't
happen. It
know.
just doesn't happen from an organization like the Steelers with a quote unquote legendary head coach. It doesn't happen.
But here's the thing: they've never been. But Cliff, they've never been to the situation until then. If you think about their history, they've only had so many coaches. They probably had the least amount of coaches.
Let's think about that. But let's think about their offensive history at the quarterback position.
Okay.
You got Cordell Stewart.
Yeah.
Another mid-range quarterback.
That's a must. Yeah.
Mid-range quarterback, and you rode off of Jerome Bettis.
Wait. We're talking quarterbacks.
Right, quarterbacks. I'm just saying how you succeeded in that era off of Jerome Bettis. You got Mason Rudolph, who was a bust. You got Kenny Pickett, who was a bust. You got lucky with Ben Roethlisberger, even though I said that out of timeline.
Right.
So essentially, you had potentials to bust at every quarterback position you got.
Yeah, they weren't valued right.
Again, right. And this is the point I'm making. The defense was their focus.
Right, always has been. Yes.
So you can't listen. You know that you make bad decisions from that quarterback spot. You know that you don't value the quarterback. So why then do you go with the undersized handed throwing with gloves on, non-mobile as you think Kenny Pickett decision at the first round, 13th pick?
Easy answer, Cliff. Hometown kid. Pittsburgh's very loyal. We're very loyal. We are very loyal. That kid played all whatever years at Pitt in that stadium.
And all I'm saying is I'm real enough to say my Raiders have awful decision making. Steelers fans say it as well. That was an awful decision. I don't give a fuck if he was a hometown kid. I don't give a fuck about nothing. He came from Pitt.
What's that mean? Aaron Donald came from Pitt.
Aaron Donald is a defensive player. We're talking about a quarterback. When you talk about a quarterback, you want him to be tested by the top opposition that there is. Pitt is not the guy.
No, it's not. But what I'm saying is, I know they're different positions.
Which is another reason why it was an awful decision. The 13th pick of the first round is so much more valuable than a conditional 3rd or 4th round pick. You cannot waste it on somebody that you don't keep for a year and a half.
But if it's a rebound, Cliff, you're just testing out the waters. You don't
test out the waters with a first round pick at all. I don't care if it's the 30th pick. You don't test the waters with any of those picks.
But you have. I mean, once again, Cliff, like
if you're
There's been
going
so
for
many
a quarterback, you have to know that you have vetted the quarterback and that's the guy for your organization. But there is no room in any for any team in the NFL to say we gambled on the 13th.
Yeah, they would have loved to have made a better decision with Matt Leinart, with Brady Quinn, with all them guys. But those were the picks.
Who'd you
They didn't
name?
pan out.
Who'd you name? Browns quarterbacks?
No, Brady Quinn and who did I say? No, Matt
Browns?
Leinart never played for the Browns. No. Matt Leinart played for the Cardinals. He didn't play for the Browns. Matt Leinart was a Cardinal boy. Cardinal.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, dude. No. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
And
that's what I'm getting
even
at.
the Cardinals.
But Cliff, what I'm getting at is you may not think it, but it's the truth, bro. This happens. These niggas gamble all the time on a QB. They gambled on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott
I
still
know
ain't earned
for
the
a
money.
fact. I know for a fact Brady Quinn played for the Browns for 3 to 4 years.
No, we know that. I never. That was once again. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's the difference. You can't use that as an argument and say that's not what I said. We're talking about a quarterback that got picked at 13th and was gone the next year. We're not talking about Brady Quinn or Matt Leinart.
But what I'm getting, you said that no teams typically just get rid of a first rounder, right?
After 1 year.
I'm telling you that it happens, Cliff.
And I'm saying name one because Brady Quinn and Matt Leinart are not them.
They were first rounders. What do you mean?
They didn't get released after 1 year, Malk.
They went. Yes, they did. They go. Well, not 1 year, but they ended up getting booted. Obviously, go to do. No, okay, You're right.
1 year. That's what I said. 1 year.
I'll give you one that's about to come up. Bryce Young's about to get booted. Right? We all see it coming. The writing's on the wall.
I mean, but it's already his second year.
His second year though.
It's already his second year.
I see.
You understand what I'm saying?
They
wasted a 13th
Yeah, I was thinking it was his
pick
first
of the
year.
entire draft. Nobody else does that. No one else does that. No one else does that. So, again, I know it may not, I'm not saying that it all comes down to the head coach's decision, but you sign off on that.
Right.
There's no way you sign off on that and you're a legend coach. That's all. That
But
was the whole point.
But here's the thing, though. Even to your point, like, yeah, he got rid of him after a year. Yeah, he wasn't the guy and he didn't work out, but he still didn't go below 500. You didn't go below 500 with a shitty quarterback.
That's mediocrity, though. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why you're not a legend, because you're good at being mediocre, but you're not good at winning Super Bowls. Legends are good at taking it all the way. You're not good at that. You're just good at being consistent. Go ahead.
To be fair, kind of play devil's advocate. We just said the two modern coaches, the best were Andy Reid and Bill Belichick.
I agree.
Right?
Yep.
So the past 18 years, that's who he's been battling.
That's a good point to make. That is a good point to make.
So even until Andy's done.
But my only retort to that point is, again, Belichick and Reid turned their organizations around. They didn't just keep up the same culture.
They're also older. Wisely.
Yeah, I agree as well. But see, here's the thing. Here's what at least in my mind boosts Tomlin's into that. Okay, they selected me because I'm a defensive-minded coach. Their defense is already together. What can I do to change this offense?
Right.
He didn't do that. He didn't change an organization like Belichick and Reid did. You just maintained your mediocrity, which does not make you a legend. You gotta take leaps. You gotta take risks to be a legend. He didn't do that.
Maybe he got to it later, but I feel like he's just now getting to that point.
He's probably just now getting to that point, honestly, where he's comfortable enough that it's like they won't get rid of me. I can do.
You hear me? You hear me?
Now that I'll give you.
Good.
I'll give you that.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
But we about to wrap up. This is the first 3-hour podcast
it's been a while.
Did. Now we've
done it before.
We've broken 250. Never 3.
Well, hey.
We should
All right.
save this for an epic episode, the 300.
Well, we gonna have to bring back the Saturdays sometimes too.
No, we definitely got to bring back
the
the Saturdays. I've been having ideas and I've been talking to some people too. So we're
Yeah, and I
definitely
ain't gonna-
going
I
to
know-
do that.
Yeah, I know we got time, so we can. Yeah, I know we can. We can wrap it up. But yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna
we
have
need
to
to talk about
all
that
of us offline.
ourselves
Yeah.
too, especially CT to
Mhm.
see if he's available at the times that we'd be doing that. Because Saturday
Yeah.
episodes aren't late. But
Right.
Not especially not my time.
yeah, right, you hear what I'm saying? We probably be 1:30 your time type shit. But like,
Yeah, I'll be
subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell them all to troll, tell them to get at us.
That is wild. We here
Fuck.
every Wednesday.
We're here.
We talk
In
shit, we
effect.
like to argue.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll catch y'all next week. We out this bitch.
Already.